We are the goddesses.
The goddesses.
How about that?
That'll be good. Let me check. I gotta check to see if my stream's up. I'm pretty sure it is. It's saying it is. Just enjoying myself here.
Go. Goddesses. I actually had a guild name the goddesses once.
So what happens when other people join that aren't goddesses? They're just happy to join the goddess guild? Is that what goes on?
Pretty much.
Alright, so I'm up. I'll follow you.
Well, let's get... I think the first thing we gotta do is build a primitive
Bench.
What mischief?
Yep. So all my people know that when I stream, there's gonna be parrot noises in the background off and on now.
That's cool.
And other voices making songs and whatnot. I'm gonna go over here and do this while she does that.
That is absolutely fine.
So my grandson built his base down here with this around this lake down here. It was really interesting.
Oh, really?
Like,
they built it around the lake?
He built it around the lake. So it allowed you it allowed you to place it right there and then build it around the lake. And so I thought that's kind of cool.
Say shard in a pirate voice.
Shard.
Shard.
Shard. Arr.
Arr.
Who wants you to say shard in a... That's funny.
Better be careful. He likes to have me say hop.
Say things?
Uh-huh. Well, I have a redeem for hop.
Oh. He is it Resident Drake?
Yep.
Because he was talking about you hopping and a lot, and I was like, what the hell? Why is she hopping a lot? She's not a bunny unless she's a fire bunny.
Well, I've got a character on Final Fantasy XIV that when I get around to streaming it, they had me make a Viera, which is a... If you've ever played Final Fantasy XII...
I have. It was a long time ago.
Right, then you know Fran was a Viera. A bunny person.
Yep.
So, I made a Viera. You know, due to chat wishes.
Well, they're so nice at chat. So yeah, right here, this whole area right here, he put his started his base pal thing right here, and then he built up here along this ridge. He built a fence. So there was a fence down there, and then part of his build went out into the water. So yeah,
not a bad spot.
No.
No, we usually put ours up there.
Up there, up on the top by the.
Yeah.
That's cool too, I guess.
Actually, I just remembered something.
Yeah.
Don't forget to get the teleport, the fast teleport.
I did.
To get a technology point for it.
Yeah, I did.
I forgot.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna go look first and then come back, because I do that too. Because that's how I'm playing a lot of my games, is I'm just exploring and going from technology thing to technology thing, so I can fast forward.
What does he do? He redeems hop.
Hop, hop, hop.
Hop, hop, hop.
Hop, hop, hop. Hop-a-da, hop-a-da, hop, hop, hop.
Hop, 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 hop.
But just sing it. Hop, 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 hop. You'll get more hop than you need. You're hopping all over the place. I know, he was all like, I want you to be, I want to do it on yours, and I'm like, nope, sorry, can't do it.
He'll let me up with a ooh.
A hopoo, hopoo, hopoo. That sounds like, I'm sorry, sounds like something one of the pals would say. Hopoo.
Hopoo.
I don't know, this would probably be a cute little place too. I mean, you can make, I haven't figured out how to make towers yet though. Has Fighter figured out how to make towers? Because I know he's a big builder, so he would.
He is a big builder, but we haven't done a whole lot of building yet, Hop.
Oh. Interesting.
No, we've been too much into trying to learn how the pals and how their uh, powers work and such. We
Oh,
haven't gotten too much
yeah.
into the building.
I haven't spent a whole lot of time trying to understand the pals. I have in my last gameplay, I picked up a lot of fruits that you can give them.
Oh yeah.
But I haven't figured out how to use the fruits, so.
Okay, I can tell you that, Hop.
Because there's a tree over on one of the islands I went to that gives you fruits. Have you seen that tree?
I know I've seen a tree.
Oh. So. Alright. So you can. I will. Are we doing the tutorial so we get the points? Is that what we're going to do? Is follow the tutorial, get the points?
That would be a good idea.
Do you know where you want to build?
No.
Well, we have to pick a spot. You couldn't let the people in your stream pick it.
That's a good idea.
They wanted to. We can make it as interactive as possible. I mean, I don't normally unless I have a lot of people, but because most of the people watching me are sleeping. I'm pretty sure they're all snoozing and then go back and watch it as a VOD. Cause I'll be working, and then there's other people streaming now that people are watching. So.
Guys, where should we build this base?
So you pull up the map area.
Yeah, let's do that.
So
we have this lake here. We have where we are right now. We don't want to we don't want to go too far from this area here.
Well, that's what the options that you give them then would be. Is that I would say that you don't.
See, I've made it here before, and it's a really good starter place.
Because my first one, I stayed down on the beach area because I died, and then it said, where do you want to be respawned, and I didn't understand enough of it. So I went further away from this area, and I spawned in a new place. But then my third playthrough, I decided after exploring that as soon as that pops up, the first time I die, then I fast traveled to one of the other islands, and I picked an area that had berries all around. And so, I mean, there's always those options too, is that you can move out or not move out.
See, there's an area with ore, but we don't need ore quite yet.
No, so when you and Fighter are playing, where did you guys end up building? You said up here, right?
Our first base right here.
Right here. So, I mean, you could show them all the places you've built bases.
This was the first place we built. The second one we haven't uncovered yet, but it's right in here.
How do you pull up the map on the PC, on the keyboard?
M.
M? Oh. Okay, so then one of the places I built was above us, was up here in the Marsh Isles.
Yes, there's a nice, beautiful spot up in the Marsh Isles.
Right, and then the one next to it as well. That island that's right next to it further up. I can't remember what that one's called, but there's a place up there because that's all mountains.
Well, there's a place down south. Not straight south, but on the island that's showing.
Mm-hmm.
There's a place that has like 6 or 7 clusters of ore.
Oh, yeah,
that's you need for guns and all that.
Well, then that would probably be a good place to go and set up. Even though we don't need the ore now, we're going to need it eventually.
Oh yeah, eventually.
So.
We made that for I made that a second base because you can just sit there and have your pals. Because by that point, you have about 11 pals.
Mm-hmm.
And you just have them set up and mine the crap out of them.
So the thing is that how did you get a second base?
When you level up your base to level 10.
Oh, okay.
You can do the option for a second base.
That's cool. Because I was all like, I don't know how to do that. You can demolish your base, I found out. I didn't know that either. I didn't know you could.
Yeah, when you level up your base to level 10, it gives you the option for a second base.
Cool.
And the good thing about it is when you level up to level 10 when you make your second base.
Uh-huh.
Your second base is also level 10.
Oh, that's cool too. They might change that though.
Let's hope not.
I mean, because you think of the stuff you really like that make life easy, and then that's what they're gonna that's what they're gonna change. Like, I love the egg thing. That was like the best. I play that all the time because I love catching the eggs. But now they changed it so you have to do the technology. So it's like, well, that's
God, I hate that.
Yeah, because I'm not very good with the bosses and shit. So
it's all right. We're being the fact that there's 2 of us.
Yeah, me and Boo did really well, but he was level 39 and I was 0s. Or 3 or something. So that worked out well.
We will get close, Drake. No worries. Let's build here.
Right here? Okay.
Yeah. It's a good spot.
Now, do we both have to pull out a PAL box or just one of us?
Nope. Just one.
Okay. Which makes you
if you want to get materials for the PAL box, I'll go ahead and build the weapon,
Yeah, I know. So you need wood. I need to go find
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're doing. Yeah, it's an arc thing. We all know what you need in the arc world. That's not going to give it to me. Must be this one over here. It's going to give it to me.
If you get one more piece of, if you get the axe and the pickaxe.
Yeah, I'm in stone right now.
Punching it?
Yep. Works just as well. It's not, I mean, when all else fails. I was all excited because the first time I did it, I was like, oh, it won't let me punch it. And then I did the second time, I was like, yeah, 'cause that's an arc thing too.
And I was like, oh my god.
Okay, that's one. But I'm also getting the fragment that we need for the PAL box. Okay, so there's a way to do... I have to go to the party, right? Go to the party to drop stuff, right?
Here, I'm gonna make a
I think that's how you do it.
Because that'll make things a whole lot... I need 10 more pieces of wood. Because once we get a box, we can just drop stuff in the box. And then we both have access to it.
Yeah, there's a way I can drop. Okay. So I'm gonna drop this here for you.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna drop this here for you. There you go. That'll get you going, and I'll go get some more to make pickaxes and whatnot. So you definitely would need to have experience in playing in community games for this game, because you got it.
Oh yeah.
You have to understand that everybody has a work thing they do. Yeah, and then you have to be able to do it. Like if you see somebody building something or doing something, you have to know where to put in that other stuff. So Ark was my first one that I learned to do. Then Conan, I did Conan.
Yeah, Conan was my first.
Ark I did with Stab Jazz. Him and me played, and we played where I was connected to him. Which was funny because you could only go so far and then you would be rubber band back.
So loud. So loud.
What's up, baby?
So
Can you pick the child up so he'll stop barking?
I'm trying. Then he runs away. That's a stupid thing where he
runs. You know, he's a child.
Yes. What? What, Jojo?
Did you make your axe?
Okay, I gotta go get Court.
Yep.
I don't have my... Oh my god, stop it. Stop. X. Stop. Yes, Jojo, stop it. Stop.
Oops, that wasn't what I wanted to do.
Okay. I gotta go get Courtney, and then my clothes weren't dry, so I have to come back and change and stuff anyways.
Okay.
Plus, it would have been early. The boys are upstairs doing their stuff.
Okay.
So, hi. Yeah.
They can come down and check in if they need to. But you're getting Courtney back, right?
So loud. Yeah. She's probably gonna go to Davnisa later.
That's fine.
You have any berries?
Birthday.
I do.
I think
Do you need some?
Can you drop some? Yes.
Yes, I can.
Hi.
Let's see. Let's go. Shoot. you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so I will get some wood and we'll build a base.
Works for me.
Do you have a preference of where you want it? The base?
No.
Hey, Resident Drake, thanks for showing up. I'm supposed to ask, do you think that Resident Drake is an angel? So there's your answer. There was your answer. What do you think? That?
No, he is. If he is an angel, he's got horns holding up that halo.
He's a half an angel. Half an angel is what you are. Okay, I think because based on where you put that POW, we go up. So I'm going to see how far up we go. Because we could build differently.
Needs wood.
Wait, why didn't I got a torch, did I not get it? No, I didn't get it. Give me that. Torch, because I'll freeze to death otherwise. So if you're not on mine, I know, but this lets me walk, so. What's the deal? Nope, I got a bat. Still didn't get my torch. What the heck? That's fine. I'll just.
Oh, I may have taken it. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. But so, do you want to put, as I get my chin on fire, do you want to put the campfire in the middle here and then build a building for the beds, or do you want the campfire in the building?
For right now, let's keep it out of the building. That way, I was gonna put it. We had it here.
That's fine. Put it there.
And then put the furnace right there.
Oh. Do you have the ability to make it?
We're about to find out. Yep.
I have the ability to. I got my bow. Yep. And my arrows. Yep.
Need pals. I can't place a pal in the base pals.
Well, we will when we get one.
I know.
Soon. Soon we'll have one. Okay. So you've got that. And then.
You are no angel, Drake.
Drake's not an angel. Guess what, Drake? You are not an angel. She just said that.
I did. And I mean it. I will argue with anybody who says otherwise.
Well, I'm sure his mother thinks he's an angel, right? Isn't that how all mothers are? They think you're an angel. I think you're an angel. Is there a shortcut button to put you into your inventory besides escape, or is it just escape?
I use tab.
Oh,
I use
okay.
tab.
Cool. And it lets me out. That's easier than the other one is. Because it's so far up on my keyboard. I was just curious if there was one.
I've used tab for so many years.
Yes, well, you're the expert here. I am not the expert on.
Give in to the dark side. Does it have nip nip cookies?
Which dark side are we giving into?
Hey, Drake says give in to the dark side, so I was asking if it had nip nip cookies.
Cookies, yeah. It's been a while for any type of nip nip. Okay, so then we'll do.
Just remember the workbench is here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine. It'll work. We just want beds.
Yeah.
Literally.
We just need to put our beds.
Literally, that is the only thing you're doing on this now. It's beds.
Actually, we only need one. We don't need even more than one.
You don't need 2 beds?
Nope.
You can both sleep together? That's an interesting concept if you think about it.
We have a visitor coming.
A visitor? Oh, probably a trader. Last time I had a trader. I don't know. Maybe not.
We have no money or anything to give him, so.
Hi, love. Yes, you can talk. Go ahead.
Oh.
It is on stream, but.
Ken called me.
Oh, how's he doing?
I'll let you know. Oh, we'll talk after the stream.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to let you know.
Is he doing well though?
Actually, he's doing amazing.
That's good. 'Cause
Yeah.
for the man who you thought died, that's doing well.
Yeah, exactly. Because he fell off the face of the earth for a while.
He was not around, was he?
Yep.
The visitor has left the base.
Poor fucking
He didn't.
Jorge
I didn't
and
even
were
see
worried
him.
about it.
I didn't either. The visitor didn't want to hang out with us, I guess.
Apparently.
Well, I'm gonna go back to the other. I'm not being really elaborate with our building here.
It's alright. You don't
It
have
just will let us have some fun stuff and. Okay. I think it's weird that you have to have a roof, though. Personally, because
to. It was like that with Valheim too. Always mess with AFK people. What? We're
There's-
not gonna go there.
what
I've
AFK
got
people
stories.
do we have?
I've messed with AFK people before. Well, not so much me. Fighter has.
I
But I
could see
can't
that
tell-
about Fighter.
We're not
Okay.
telling that story. I think I actually have told that story. I get in trouble for that story.
But he loves you. You shouldn't get in trouble.
It's not Fighter that I get in trouble
Oh, okay. I was like, Fighter. You love her. You can't be mad.
with. Drake's like, I like Fighter. He's like my twin sometimes.
Who
Yeah,
said-
no, that I can agree with. He is like your twin sometimes.
Who said that?
Drake.
Oh. Does that mean that you could have married Drake then?
No, no.
It would only be Fighter and nobody else.
That's right. You couldn't put up with me like Fighter does.
We're not even sure all the time that Fighter does. He just lives to walk away.
He's like, hell no.
As I remember him and I had a conversation about that. He says, the best thing in the world, just walk away. I said, oh, okay.
Oh, my
That's
uncle
the
told
love
my
life.
uncle told Fighter, here's $200. Truck's running. Run for your life.
And he said, nope. Ain't happening.
And then later we were on our honeymoon.
Oh, I'm over
He
heavy.
says I should have taken the money.
He could have used it on that.
Actually, we ended up staying an extra day.
Okay. See if I can move. I can barely move, but we'll see. We'll make it over here.
That's a pretty cool house.
Well, because, you know, they give you stairs, but I have yet to figure out how the stairs work to make a tower. So that's one of the things that when I got to the end of my, you know, a high enough level and I wanted to mess around with it, I wanted to mess around with making building stuff. I'm sure people have already figured out how to make elaborate building stuff, but I wanted to play around on my own. Give me something more to do. Hey, Feely, thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you're here, too. You were over at Quentin's, too.
Here too.
Feely's good about that.
I love
so
Feely.
We all love Feely. Feely. Oh, what happened here? Okay. Go back
Alright, I left
over.
a spear over on the table for you.
I'm making chests for us.
Oh, that would help.
Mhm.
I'm a dummy and I forgot to make a chest.
That's alright. I'm making... Ooh, well, I got 2 at least, but it's good if we make like 4 or 5 of them. And we'll start adding shit to them.
Yes, it does cause some of the mischief himself.
So what's nice is that you share, you know, stuff.
Yes.
And
Once
then
it's
experiences.
in the box and on base.
Well, that too, but you share experiences, so that's good as well. Move that. I'll move that. And I hope they don't change it, but I like how you can use stuff directly out of your chest. Because there is no game that's like that. Because it's like extra storage. So it's like, this is awesome. Because then you can just build directly from your chest. And I'm hoping they don't change that.
No, I agree, because that is just...
There's, I mean, if they want to have their own unique stuff, that's going to be one of them right there. Okay, we need to get more of the little fragments. So let's go beat up a rock. That's always fun. Beat up a rock.
I'm trying to get us at least a couple pals.
Have you already made your spears? That's what I was doing, was making spears.
No,
Spheres.
I made myself a club.
So, spheres.
Oh, you know what? I can make a bow.
Last night yesterday when I was playing with my grandson, because he's level 40, every time I hit the basic levels, I was killing him. I was like,
Been there.
Why do that? Why was that a thing? It was hard to figure out, so I was like, took me a while.
Chet. Use my front.
Right. My love?
Yes?
Yes, I gotta check something.
Okay, what are you checking? Oh, is it not up?
They just wasted 2 powders.
No, now I gotta drop something.
Level 40.
Talk.
Level 42 sucks, okay?
Okay, I can hear you. For some reason, I couldn't pick you up on my headphones on my Xbox.
Am I low?
Huh?
Am I low?
My low?
Yeah. Move on.
Do I seem low? No.
Nope.
No, I'm not low.
No. Just concerned.
That was...
I'm gonna check Twitch, because that's freaking weird.
It is. I'm still too heavy. Oh, nope. I'm moving, but very, very slow.
Okay, you're good on Twitch too.
He'll get over me killing
Sorry.
chickens.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. You got your chickens? Making dinner?
Yeah. I killed the chickens, and I unfortunately missed through my 2 spears.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does. So now I need to make more.
Alright. Audio crashed on the on my YouTube app.
Oh, that sucks.
It happens occasionally.
Go ahead and make some fried eggs.
So I'm making some PAL spears. And I'll put
cool.
5 in the chest for you, and I'll keep 5.
Okay.
And then we can start out on that too. Okay. And then
I am too innocent sometimes.
Who's too innocent sometimes?
Drake says I'm too innocent sometimes.
Oh.
I won't mess with AFK. Boy, he doesn't know me.
Oh, so there's this guy that I met, Darth Master, who plays like you Final Fantasy 14 and the other one that's he started out
11?
with 14. I think he played 11 too, but he likes those online stuff. And I had this image of him, and boy did it get blown today. I was like, I don't know if I like this or not, so I will come back later. Well, he had been drinking too, so I was like, maybe that's it, because it just seems, like, woo. And well, he had a couple people, his normal people that's on there that I don't always get to hear. A lot of times when I watch him, it's just him and me, and that's it. But he's gotten quite a little following of a bunch of people, and this woman that was on there was just on and on and on and on, and I was like, okay. And they were talking, do your boobs hang low? Do they swing to and fro? And I was like, oh, that's the ear song, and they're like, but it's the boob song. And I said, well, you can put balls in that too if you want. You can't be a certain age and be overly innocent. Maybe there's things you haven't heard, and maybe there's things you don't know, but that doesn't mean that when you hear them, you don't go, oh, that made sense.
Heard it. Do your ears hang low? Do they walk?
Yep, and that's the song. Yeah, but, you know, then everybody
Yeah, I've heard it the other way, too.
Balls, and I've heard where it's penis. Or the other words that people use besides
Oh, God,
penis.
yes.
So.
But the clean version is ear.
Yes, that's right. The clean version is ears. I'm making arrows. I like the bow and arrow.
I do, too.
So.
Although we were using not last night. We were D&D last night.
You were D&D last time?
Mm-hmm.
Well, as soon as we get guns, we could do that. Now, I'm going to have to take a break. It won't be a fast break, but I'll have to take a break at 1 o'clock to take the dogs out. Because I'm the 1 o'clock person that takes the dogs out. But then I'll be back.
That's fine.
It only takes like 15 minutes or so.
That's fine. Then I'll just run around and go see about finding some pals or... Here, I'm going to acquire those so I can help you.
Yeah, I was just making this next set for you. I already got mine, so the next set's for you.
That
Do you have your
I'll
bow?
have to actually make a bow. So.
Oh. Oh, I see how it is. And then I just make arrows until we got like 100 of them, until we get to the next level of whatever, the 3-shot one. I like the 3-shot one bow.
3-shot.
So you can make guns.
The crossbow is... I like the 3-shot bow versus the crossbow, but the crossbow is pretty powerful.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to the crossbow yet. My highest level I have, I think, is 20. No, 14. That's as high as I got. But you play with Fighter, though, too.
The Fighter, he gets up really high.
Okay, there you
I'm
go.
like
Gave you
almost
30.
10.
You can
no,
work
I think
more?
it's like 24, something like that. 28.
Okay, so I'm...
Yeah, there's a crossbow upgrade. That's green.
Oh, that's cool.
He is hardcore.
He is hardcore.
Yeah.
He should come and play with us, too. At some point in time.
I probably can talk him into it when he gets home.
Because he likes the game so, right?
Mm-hmm. I could probably talk him into it.
Okay, I'm going to put in the spheres here. Spheres. Spheres. I got to get Roger to play. On the Xbox with me.
Because Fighter has the game too. On Steam. He'll have to update though, because I'm pretty. If I had to.
Well, we have to start together.
I just want to work out the controls and everything.
No, you don't.
No,
I know
seriously,
exactly what you want to do.
No, I want to work out the freaking controls.
He'll say he's working out the controls, but then he'll have the whole base set up and ready to go.
No,
It's exactly what he'll do.
no, I'll start brand new with you.
Okay, we'll
Seriously,
see.
I'll create a brand new character and everything. I don't care. I just want to get a handle on the controls and everything.
That's fine. You can make multiple worlds, so you can make one and work on that all you want. And then you know all the secrets. But don't tell me you know all the secrets.
You think I'm going to tell you? I'm not your grandson.
I don't know. Sometimes.
No, most of the time I Ghost, I actually tried
Oh,
to
where
go
did you put
somewhere
those
with
orbs?
you
They're over here
following
in
me,
the second one.
You can't keep up.
Well, I can't keep up anyway, so.
I don't see
But I
them.
mean, like, for some reason,
Huh?
your character just
I
can't
don't
keep
see
up.
them.
They should
All I
get it.
see is stone and...
This one.
Oh,
You always
that's why I
complain
didn't
to
see
me
them.
about, you know, I'm always
Because I'm
so
blind as a
fast
bat.
in whatever games we play together.
Okay, love.
I love you.
I love you too. He's so. He's so. You're
Alright, let's
so
go.
cute. Hang on, you gotta make one more thing. Here, I gotta make your bed.
You have cloth?
No, I do not. Thank you for reminding me.
We need wool first.
Well, we also need to make the PAL beds.
Yes, we do have to do that, but...
Do you have a? I'll let you design that. Decide how you want to put it. Okay, I'm following you. Let's go.
let me... I've got stat points to distribute.
So it's, my tutorial says open a build menu and select the pyramid of workbench. You did that. It should have already took that off. That's weird.
Oh, you actually have to build one. You can just demolish
Well,
it.
it didn't before.
Uh,
When me and
Spider had the same problem,
no, I'll put it way over here. It's fine.
but you can build it and demolish it.
2 isn't an issue for me. Get up to all the more working, I guess.
Here, I'll help you build it.
It's done. So quick. There we go. And then I'll tear it down later.
Okay.
It's not a problem right now. It's not taking up anything. I put it far away so it wouldn't take up anything. Alright, we're off to get some pals. Pow, pow, pow. I don't remember what
Who's
level I
AFK?
am.
No one's AFK.
Who's AFK?
Drake's like nudge her while she's AFK. Nobody's AFK.
I'm not AFK yet. I'll stand on the edge and you can nudge me, I guess, if that's a thrill for him. Will he pay you for you knocking me off an edge when I'm AFK?
No idea. She was standing there. We were building.
I will stand at an edge just for Resident Drake if that's his thrill, and you can push me off when I'm AFK. I don't know if you can though, because that seems like something my grandson would figure out very quickly. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, you died, you stupid thing. What'd you die for?
Oh, but we got some wool.
Jesus.
That is good.
Did you get? Well, I could shoot him for days, but I was like, why did that die?
I found that using the club on...
I was killing him left and right with the club. I wasn't killing him before with the... Well, this is level 1. That's going to be a problem anyway.
That's why I use the club. I don't kill him as fast with the club.
We'll try it.
Ooh,
Last time I hit him,
serious.
I was killing him left and right. Okay.
I
See
just
if it
2
does it.
smacks and then throw it.
Yep, that one worked. Can I get you too? I like you. These are good workers.
Lambs are actually good work.
Oh, no, I killed him. Let me try this
Oop.
one.
Let's grab a chickie.
Oh, it's because my... Okay, why does it do, like... Was doing double. That's what the problem here is.
Oh, you're critting.
It's hitting double. Yeah. So, it's killing them all.
Extremely weak and far too delicious.
That's the chickens, yep. But somebody knows all about chickens, don't they?
Evidently.
It's funny to me how the dead bodies just float around.
I know.
And they lay in trash, leave trash everywhere.
It's like,
Oh,
go
well, yeah.
away. I don't want to see the...
Let's see if that works. Maybe. Maybe it'll work. Yeah, there we go. We got one.
Damn it.
Okay, so I will...
And now I'm out of POW balls.
No more pow balls. I'll go
Yeah.
get some more here.
That's alright. We've. Oh! Oh! Palladum.
What?
I'm not gonna make this a empty trip. There's Palladum.
Oh. Yep, yep, yep. There's some across the way, too. I tend to pick up all the little pieces of fragments.
I do that too. But I might as well mine it.
There's an egg. I gotta go get it. Oh no, a fruit. No, an egg. Is it? Oh, nope, it's a fruit. I got a fruit. A dark skill fruit.
Hey, getting that pretty early.
Yep.
Usually don't find those until I'm at least in my teens.
See, yeah. Double crit. Double hits. That's probably why I don't like the club that much, because I get double hits all the time. Probably like it better to use that. I'm going down here for a minute.
Not going after ore yet. Don't need it quite yet. They do respawn, but... Poor sheep. I need the wool, man! I want to make some armor so that I don't look so, naked.
Yeah. Okay, so
I
we
need
got
the
that
wool.
one. I'm leaving you behind, you little guzmut thingy. Okay. How much wool do we have?
I don't know. I have 24 pieces.
Oh, this guy's following me. Let's see how much I have. I have 14, so that should be enough to make stuff.
Oh, that should be plenty. That should give us
Did
plenty of
Resident
cloth.
Drake ever answer you if it's gonna give him a thrill if I stand on an edge and you knock me off AFK? We could kind of work that into a thing if he's gonna reward
He
you.
says he's just being mischievous.
That's funny.
I think that's what he said earlier. Let me scroll back up.
I'm
He says,
just saying
"No,
we
I'm
can
just
use
being
that.
cheeky today." He says, "No, I'm just being cheeky today." That's what he said.
Cheeky's fine.
You're always cheeky.
I was just saying we could use that cheekiness into making money.
Oh, he says he's innocent.
Well, I guess it would take one to know one.
You are far
from being
innocent.
She says you're far from
Hey,
being
gamer.
innocent.
Hi, gamer. Yeah, tell Drake that he's far from innocent.
Bum, 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 bum. Tell her that she's baddie. You can be baddie, apparently. I don't know what you can be baddie means, but sure. I'm gonna make some
Gamer
noise.
says Drake innocent. What reality?
You're busy today. I don't have that one yet. Let's see. Technology.
Oh, let me.
Yes, yes.
I don't use it, Stone Express. Okay. Alright, so.
Love my stream deck.
What's your Stream Deck do for you that you love it so much?
I can do shout outs with people in my chat
Ah, cool.
with a touch of a button.
That is pretty cool. I have to do mine manually, which is speaking of.
Meaning to acquire, I'm just trying to hold. Alright, let me get our armor made.
Okay.
Shoot.
I'm gonna go make a bed while you're doing that.
Okay, okay. It is so much fun. We are absolutely loving this. I am hungry again.
Okay, yeah, that's easy enough. Yeah, what time?
Though I do still have my Nightbot set up, so I can do that, and it will do the real quick, fast stuff for me as well.
I'm playing on my non-stream rig.
What am I missing? Oh, the wool hasn't been made yet? Okay, well, let's do that then.
Yeah, I have the munchies. You can say that again. Alright, I will bring you your armor.
Alright, but did you make any wool, extra wool? So we can make...
I have 3 more pieces of cotton. Or cloth.
Oh, I think I need just the wool, and that's what we did wrong. I made it all into...
No, you didn't. I got 24.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Why didn't it automatically put me in my thing?
It's in the box now.
That was weird. Never had that experience.
There we go. That's not the only way to get wool, though.
No. Many ways to get wool.
So, but that is the initial way to get wool.
Let's make
But that is not the
some
only
stuff
way to
up.
get wool.
Okay, so I'm gonna finish this up, and then I'm gonna do AFK for Resident Drake, and I guess you could throw me in the fire. Like I said, if that's his thrill. Let's do this
Stuff to cook.
Yeah, I'm gonna half everything I cook and put it in the chest for you.
Okay.
And then that way we share. We share everything, my love. We share everything. Okay. Alright, let me go put it over here.
Okay. Was a fluffy keyring, now it's cat toy. No, I keep my stuffed animals where the cats can't get to it, and the dog can't get to it.
Yeah, the
otherwise
dog's
they
the
will
worst
be gone.
part. The dog is the one that
Oh my god.
this,
Yeah.
this
Oh
little
no,
doggy here.
the cats will destroy it too.
No, my cats don't destroy. They don't. Go.
You can go. I'll take care of this and.
Well, I'm just making my last of my food up here and putting it in the thing. Then we'll...
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you're fine. You're good.
Hopefully in February.
I got 4 of those. 2 of those. Oh, I still got more of those. Okay. Okay, your half of the food's over here.
Okie dokie.
Look, Resident Drake, I'm gonna stand on an edge here. Oh, I don't have a torch still. Here I am at the edge. Oh, yeah, I'm all the way off the edge. There I am. AFK. Alright, I'm leaving. I'm in my menu.
I will be here.
He's still innocent, he says.
Yeah, innocent is
Okay.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Alright, let's go, little dog.
me to tell her that she's got food in the thing as well. I said, remind me that, tell her that we've got food in there for her as well. I can't damage her or push her. Sorry, guys. Probably because we're in the same guild. If we weren't in the same guild, I probably could damage her. I mean, no griefing? I am a phoenix, you know. Used to be quite the pyromaniac. Used to be. Little gap. Oh well. Haha. No, you have to. Okay, I did that. But I did burn a couple phone numbers that I didn't want, that I had no interest in. I had a little burn cup. His little coffee mug that I had been given. So I just started paper and I'd throw a match in it. Bottom was burned black. No. I didn't like the person. They gave me their number, so. I wasn't gonna call him. They say VTubers are all short. Well, I don't know about that, but I am. And let's see. So my ex, because yes, I do have an ex. We went out for a week. Oh, cool. Three. Oh, crap. And we went, as I said. So, to break up with me, he had a friend do it. He goes, and he says, I don't want to go out with a short shrimp like you. And I'm like, really? Seriously? Me later, gamer. Do a program that can help you make a VTuber. Pretty, okay. Pretty number one. Hello, Raiders! Welcome, welcome! Do, 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 do. Oh no. Wood figure, right? Be back. She's walking a puppy dog. Well, being the fact that we will get so many that a little sheltered barn will only last for so long.
10 things about you didn't know about John.
I stopped with that. I do. Feed box. Berry plantation. Ranch. Aww. Oh, you're freezing, Zelric. Alright. Let's get that feed box out here. There we go. I need wood. Of course he blew you up. You two are kids. Siblings. I swear.
Especially that one.
Uh-huh. I don't know who you think you're kidding. Oh, it's in the, box. I need stone now. Oh, and there's stone right there. Aw, thank you for the hugs.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
And look, it's daylight now.
I know it.
And you must have been busy because I got points.
Yeah, I have been busy.
I got points. Let's go there.
And I tried pushing you off, but
It didn't work.
nope.
And he didn't give you any. He wasn't giving you anything for it anyway.
Right.
He failed. Failed.
He failed.
We have an upgrade
And
on
we
our.
got raided.
We did. Did you? Were you able to defend against them?
No.
No, I'm
Foxy,
sorry.
oh no, wrong kind of raided. Foxy raided.
Oh. Foxy
No,
rated
wrong kinda
you.
raided.
I see.
Yeah.
I was like, because you can get rated in the game. Did you know that?
I've been raided several times.
By the pals,
Now
which
we
is interesting to me.
And by people.
I haven't done the people. I haven't gotten the people one, but I have gotten the.
No, I've been raided by people. Actually,
Thanks, Feely.
in some ways, the people are easier than the pals.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Did you get your bed made?
Yes, bed is made. I've set up a feed box. We need some berries put in there.
Okay, I got that. I could do that.
I'm trying to set up a berry farm.
How very nice of you. You could do a lot of berry puns.
I know.
Berry puns. It's very punny to have a berry pun.
How very nice of you.
I don't know. That's very flattering.
We need to get some pals that can
What kind of pals do we
plant,
need?
water. We need
The chickens,
plant,
I thought,
water.
do the plants.
Mm-mm.
water is the pelicans and the T-fence, right? And there's another one. I can't remember which one it was.
There's quite a few that'll water.
What? Point me in that direction. Alright, so there's a share of food in here for you in the second.
Actually, I put that food in there.
Oh.
I already got the ones that...
Okay, well, we got...
I put that food in.
So we got food in there if we need it. That's good. I'm gonna put this dark fruit in here. I will let you level creatures up because I don't know how to do that.
Keep the pals. So are you, Drake. Oh, thank you. My character looks like my avatar. Except she's not wearing the same dress. I'm watering the grass.
I see that. You're doing such a fine job of it.
I know. I'm watering the grass instead of the berries.
Here, I'll make another one. If you have 2 of these, it gets going pretty good.
I know. We'll need 2 anyways for later. Actually, I have the material. Oh, no, I don't.
There we go.
But you do.
I do.
Oh, whatever. Whatever, Drake.
Oh, do you like my... Well, you know, so, Feely, here's the interesting thing about that. Is all the characters are pretty much the same. You get to pick a face and your hair, and you can change the body if you so wish. But...
Notice that the body really looks good unless you leave it the same.
Yeah. But you can have it inflated. You could do it like my son always would do it. He would add these really grotesque limbs and stuff in arc. Or emancipate them.
Yeah,
So,
you can do that here too, but it's like,
Okay, so... Let's go back over here for a minute. Are you still planting? Nope, now it's watering. Well, we'll just water each other, that's all. It's a cute little anime, though, for that.
And yes, I'm well aware of the controversies surrounding Palworld. I don't care.
Oh, the one about killing creatures? Or the one about where everybody's upset about it being part of being stolen from Pokemon to the point they have to come and people have to threaten stuff.
Or the fact that they're using supposed AI art, or... Which one do you want to talk about?
They're all kind of weird. I think gum moss. I put gum moss into the base. I think that
gum
one
moss will
do plants.
Yes.
But we need more beds, so...
Nope, I've got all the beds.
It's telling me pals without beds will be stressed because I just put 4.
I thought I had enough beds.
You didn't. It's alright. It's okay. We understand. It can get very busy all of a sudden.
I know. Yeah, I know it was. But trust me, people, a lot of your artists are very sensitive to that kind of thing. So, any mention of it?
Of AI?
Yeah.
I love AI. And I'm an artist, but I'm a mixed media artist, so I would love AI. Because I can put in an idea, right, into the AI something that I like, and then I can use that and pull it out and then use it in my own art. Whereas I get why people are upset about it, because people are upset about a lot of things that you can do online. And not just us, because I made a point of, in one of the conversations I had with somebody about that, was that, what about cashiers? Don't you think they're upset because they've been replaced? Or people, if you go farther enough back, there's a lot of things machines have replaced that people did by hand. Not just the sewing machine being one.
Well, I've made a comment. I said, transcriptionists have problems with it.
Yeah. So it's not...
They've replaced my job when I was a transcriptionist.
Yeah. It's not just...
Nobody whined.
Because nobody cares. That's the reality of it. No one cares until it's something...
Happens to them.
Right. And the other thing, too, is that a lot of people would be like, well, are you independently working as a transcriptionist? You could,
Yeah.
I'd assume, right?
Most people actually do.
Yeah. So that would be the other
wasn't.
argument that they would give, is that as an artist, you know, you are independently. But I just said no. There's so many jobs that we have replaced already with machines that you can't really go there. The best you can complain about it, and you can protect your work, you know, making sure copyright and stuff like that's done. But the best that you're gonna do is just figure out a way to incorporate it in your life, or not. That's really it. You don't like it, don't do it.
We don't need this many right now.
We don't, but I like to make a head, and then we don't have to worry about it. See, and it's all pretty. I made it all pretty, and I didn't steal the stuff. I used the stuff from... I went and chopped down a tree. So now,
Fine. I don't care.
in advancement of how many pals we will get.
Nope. That's what needs... the whole thing needs regulation, but, you know. It is what it is. We've got what we've got for now.
Right, and then Feely Boy, if you think about it, they when they started going to CGI, people were upset about that because we need some more gamasses. That's what we need. Did you build a statue over here? Oh, you did.
Yes.
The mission was done. Okay, so we need lamb balls. More lamb balls. Lamb balls.
Each of ours. That's a personal mission.
Really?
Yep.
I was hoping we could kind of get away from that because they seem really ridiculous. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I
I'm
know.
going to mine some more stuff.
And I'm
For
gonna go
lamb
out
balls.
and see if I can't get us stuff for our base.
The gamas, to get more of them, they like to do the planting.
There's actually better ones out there for planting.
Well, I'd
That's all they
imagine.
do is planting.
The gamas are the other ones that you're looking
The
at.
moss.
Well, you're at a higher level, so I'm sure you've got lots of cool pals that I haven't even... I probably saw them. So how I see it is that whenever a new technology comes out, like in art or something like that, your best bet in the overall scheme of things is figure out how to incorporate it into your own art.
I can't get that guy yet. Ooh, that's a boss.
You found yourself a
I
boss
want
already?
Yeah. I want him. But I can't get him. He's level 18.
I don't, yeah.
That ain't happening.
Can we do it? Can we do it combined?
What level are we? Level
Hey,
6? Not yet, but he'll stay there.
Okay. Okay, I gotta do some more wood. I'm doing the basic stuff for us,
Fine.
so that when you come up, we can build just on that. Because we'll have
That's
it.
fine.
That's fine. She says it almost like maybe it's not fine, resident. Drake?
Oh. No, it's fine.
Totally. Totally fine. Don't worry about it. You want me to name a bug Dark Lord for you so that he's always cheeky. Wouldn't it be better to find a cheeky creature and name it Dark Lord?
Oh, no. We're not doing that again.
Ash said no. The goddess has
I know
told
why
you.
he's doing this.
Well, because you won't. Comes over to mines
doing
because
that.
you won't.
That's exactly why.
Is there a secret to this as to why he's doing it?
Because he's being mean.
No. Are you being mean?
Yes, he is.
He's being cheeky, is what he says.
He is being, well, he's being cheeky and he's being mean.
Why, did you
Ooh.
already do a Dark Lord?
No, no,
That was a
I
bug?
haven't named anybody. Hey, do you want a Firefox named after you?
Sure. Love Firefoxes. I like and there's the the Vixen ones too, and then there's another one I found.
Ooh,
So I found all three of them.
Vixie is what I need to name after you.
Because I've seen, there's a couple of different ones. How do you name them?
Go into your party.
Uh-huh. And then you can do it in the party.
Mm-hmm. Just hit edit. So I'll name this one Akalia.
There you go. Can I name one Feely? Oh, good job, lambkins. You're such cute. They should be lambkins and not lambkill. It just sounds wrong. I call them lamb balls, but they're not lamb balls, so. Okay, just gonna make this the wood one, not the fiber. I'm housekeeping.
Hello. Good. It's going good. You want to join our collab?
We're not that far along.
Oh, we're not that far along. We're only like level... I'm only level 6.
I'm pretty sure I'm right close to that 6 or 5.
He says he'll join us.
Oh, that's sweet. Sweet!
Shard says, sweet! Oh, don't whine.
Who's whining?
She is.
Who's whining?
Roxy.
Oh.
Wiggle butt.
How's Roxy doing?
She's doing good.
That's
Blind
good.
as a bat, but she can still find her way around.
That's good. Alright, I made extra chests that we can just load into our, like, just put wood in it. I've never realized how long this takes to do anything, but. Just me organizing here. It's a thing.
Lamb ball kebab.
More kebabs.
Cooking your food makes it last longer.
Is it? One would think.
It does. And it also makes it... Ooh! Pen gullet.
You found one?
Yep.
That would be good. Have you noticed the storage has a limit to it? Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
So have you noticed that yet?
Yeah, I have.
How long does it, how much can you store in your storage? Like, is it 100, 200, 500?
I'm not exactly sure.
Okay.
Not off the top of my head.
So I was experimenting.
I got Fox Parks harness.
Well, that's cool. Do you got a
now
Fox
we can
Park?
use it as a flamethrower.
I haven't done that yet either. Have you done that?
You'll... Uh-huh.
Is it fun?
Uh-huh. Imagine picking up that cute little fox and all of a sudden, it's a flamethrower.
Okay.
Gamer says he hasn't found the max yet.
You haven't found the max yet? Okay. I was curious about
Scorching
that.
egg. That's a new one.
Scorching egg? I had
Yeah.
a scorch egg. Gives you a fire creature sometimes.
Drake, oh yeah, I like where Ash is going with the flamethrower.
Can y'all hear me?
I can
Yep,
hear you.
Can hear you.
Oh, good. Hello.
Hello!
Make sure
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Make sure that you update the game because there was an update yesterday.
I think I have it updated. Hold on, let me open up my Steam.
I take a nap. Take a nap. I take a nap.
It's good.
Cause it's 1.3.
I think it's good. We'll find out.
Yeah, I asked Firestar if you had Firemyst. I don't know why I would call you Firestar. That's a Teen Titans thing. If you had been playing around with the building, but she said no, not yet. So that was kind of interesting.
Damn it.
Interesting.
Oh, can you message me the code on Discord?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Sure.
One berry? Interesting.
There we go.
Are you still out and about looking for critters
Yes, I am.
in the night?
Uh-huh. Now that we've got the armor
Uh-huh.
and
Night
we're
doesn't
in
a
this
big
area,
deal.
Oh,
we're not cold.
you can copy paste.
Yes.
That's clever.
It is clever. Because sometimes when you go from Discord from other things, you have to. I have to put the Control V to do it if I'm not
Hi,
on my phone,
Birdie.
because it won't do it. It won't let you do the Control paste. Restream is bad for that.
The small settlement. I have no money to trade with you, so we are not going to talk to you.
I don't want.
You can't hear me. Unclog your ears.
I hear you just fine.
I know, Birdie's saying he can't hear me.
Okay, so.
And I told him to unclog his ears.
I'm gonna come out and find me some critters. Alrighty, so now we are ready to go out into the wild blue yonder. Oh wait.
He says he hears the other two fine, and I sound like a whisper.
Well, you are a whisper, so I guess that makes sense.
Not to me. She's always loud.
Oh.
I hope you mean that as a...
I don't know how you could spin that. You go ahead. I want to hear how that one spins.
I want to hear this too.
Maybe he meant because, you know, he has such great hearing and he can hear you
Exactly.
everywhere. And
Exactly.
it's wonderful that he can.
Except for when my selective hearing kicks in.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not as wonderful. But you try hard because, you know, she's the beautiful goddess that she is.
Absolutely. 100%. Yeah, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't make a male character. They look terrible.
Well, it says now you get to be used to be hopping as well.
He does.
Well,
He gets to hop.
You know, I could just put my foot down and say I ain't hopping. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. So when they're sleeping, can you catch them too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get a bonus for it or anything. I think you do.
You don't. No, you don't. No.
You would think you would get a little bonus for, you know, pegging them a little less so these while they're awake.
Did you really make
Or
a
sleep.
good-looking male toon? Because I've.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe it?
No, I've seen his characters.
Oh.
His characters are good. Gamers' characters are good.
Gamers' characters are good. I thought you were talking about Tim's. Oh, hold on.
No.
Echo. We have an echo.
Yeah, gamers' characters are fine. I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, who were you
It's almost
thinking?
real.
I want to know whose characters you were thinking weren't fine.
I've seen some messed up stuff that people have made.
I have too. My son is one of those that likes to.
I'm an aesthetics person, so if I see like,
It
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
like I hate helmets. I hate helmets.
What am I looking for?
That's
That's
not
what
gonna
I'm
work.
looking for. That is not what I'm looking for. Yes, it is. That is
Okay.
exactly what you heard.
No, it's not quite the way it was meant, but yeah.
Ooh, I always pick females in my games.
Sometimes
not
I
always.
do.
Not always.
Most of the time I pick females, but there has been times when I have not picked females.
No. I have kept a helmet in one game.
Like an Assassin's Creed. Because
One game.
you want to.
Dark Souls?
I never played Dark Souls. What are you talking
Not
about?
Dark Souls. Elden Ring.
Remnant.
No, you didn't. You didn't
Yes,
keep a
I
hel-
did.
When? They have a setting.
Cultist. Ex-cultist.
Oh, that's because you get the what, cowboy hat or the wide brim hat or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Oh, that was too low. Maybe? Maybe. Okay. There we go. Oh, shit. Not that. Blew that. Blew that all to hell. Sorry. I need lambs. Lammy poos. Where are you? I need to kill you.
Birdie. I turned it up.
She turned it up. It's gonna get hot in here. It's getting hot in here.
I can
Put
finish
on
that,
all our
but I'm not singing
clothes.
that.
We can do it the backwards way. When we used to sing it to my grandson, let's put on all our clothes. It's getting hot in here. And he'd laugh. You're not supposed to put clothes on when you're hot. Depends on your clothes, I guess.
Hey, we actually knew some wannabe cowgirls and cowboys. I found a dungeon.
Yeehaw. Do you
Sweetheart,
need? Do
we
you
just
need
called
us?
them rednecks.
Do you
We
need
did
me to
call
come
them
back
Yeah.
so we can do
No,
the dungeon together?
No, it's too high for us.
We're not there yet. They're all okay. So they all say they're 13. Is that the base level for the dungeons? Is 13?
I am not away from it. My mic is at my mouth.
She could swallow
I'm
it.
wearing. No, I can't swallow it.
What kind of mic do you have?
I have a Corsair headset mic.
Well, I would say no, you couldn't swallow it, but 38. I don't want
Pig.
to play with you.
Yeah, you better get better. You're supposed to stream today.
Who's streaming and not feeling well?
Birdie. He's supposed to be streaming Final Fantasy 9.
Yeah, I need to get back to Final Fantasy 9. Did he finish 8?
Yes, he did.
I need to finish 8. And 7. Oh, I finished 7. It's 8 I have to finish. I got stuck in 8 and said, screw it. I'm going to move on.
Don't feel bad.
Well, 'cause it's weird because, you know, I've beaten all those games before when I played them. And then when I've gone back to play them, I seem to have more problems with them the second time around than I did the first time around.
Play the remaster
Of 9?
of 8.
Oh, I'm like, what, third disc in? Second disc in? Something like that. I don't think I want to start over. But I don't know, maybe. I'm just, come here. I need you. Because I need you, but all you'll give me is wool. Just going around capturing
Give me a story
shit.
that I can tell about you.
Who?
Fighter.
Are you
Give
talking
me
to
a story
Fighter?
that you won't. Huh? I need a funny story about you.
Oh, I got a hilarious one.
It'll be about how he met you.
Oh God.
No, this one's a total joke. My life.
Oh, there you go. Wow. Your life's not a joke.
Nah.
At least it's not a
One
misery
word,
either. So.
shotgun. Okay. We can tell that one.
What?
We can tell the shotgun story.
Who recommended that?
Birdie.
Uh,
Who do you think would recommend that one? We can tell that one.
yeah.
So
Mhm.
they wanted me to tell it.
Okay, you go ahead.
But we can both tell it. Cause you've got parts in it that you know better. So we're at the wedding. And my dad, Demon weddings, sorry, are known for hijinks.
Lori broke the handle on the ice jet.
And that's just what they're known for. 13.3 is not bad. And that's just what they're known for.
It's
My dad had a noose hanging over his when they were getting married.
Because I brought it downstairs.
So for pictures, my
There's always
dad,
some sort of joke.
yeah, my dad had a shotgun, empty of course. You know, it was unloaded.
As he claims, I have my doubts.
I would have my doubts too.
He had a shotgun pointed at Fighter's
Air.
back.
It was. The angle wasn't actually at my back. It was like
It was
from the angle the picture was taken at. It did kind of look at my back, but like
it wasn't touching this.
no, it wasn't like at my back. It was like behind my back.
Ah.
In an odd way, it was meant to be a funny joke.
Yeah, wait, how guns are
Like-
always meant to be a funny joke. Wow.
Right. Well, like a shotgun wedding.
Like a shotgun wedding.
Yeah.
So,
Even though there was no
Need
Yeah,
for the
no, there was-
shotgun.
no, there was nothing like that. So, my cousin comes up and says, "So, what's going on?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "I heard there's a shotgun involved." And I'm like, it's for a picture. It's just for a picture. She goes, "Okay." We were all like, we heard about it. Like my family heard about it, and they're like, "What? What's going on?"
And they were upset.
They were wondering what the heck's going on.
As we all would be.
Right.
Because that's kind of that
thing ever.
That's funny. It's funny in that really weird way.
Yeah.
You know? Like it's funny in the telling, but at the time, I don't know if I'd have thought I'd be like your parents, I'd be your family. I don't know if I'd think it was funny.
Right. It's more funny in the telling because it's like, yeah, I had a redneck wedding.
And it was outside.
Yep.
How many
The
rednecks
day
are in
after
Florida?
a hailstorm.
What's the population?
Of rednecks in Florida.
No, what's the population of Florida?
Oh, really? I just don't see
Actually,
Florida
no,
as
what's the
actually
population
having
of northern-
rednecks.
what's the population of northern Florida?
I just, in the definition of rednecks, I see Florida having swamp people, but not like rednecks. That's Florida's version of redneck.
That's
Pretty much.
that's around the lakes. That's around the Everglades. Then you have northern Cuba. Then you have the rural counties, which are all redneck. And then you have the college.
The college scene.
Mm-hmm.
Of
We
course
have
it-
all types, and then you
Yeah,
have
we do.
then you have the Lady Lake area.
The
Don't ask.
Lady Lake area?
The
Yeah.
Lady Lake area.
That's what you said, right? Lady Lake?
Mhm.
Like the lady
Lady
of the
Lake.
lake? Is it
Kinda.
reminiscent of the lady of the lake?
No.
Or is it more like reminiscent
is-
of the gym people that go to the lake?
It is the place where people go to retire.
Oh,
And
the
die.
retirement.
It is the retirement central. It's where everybody goes to retire, and it is the STD central of Florida.
Interesting.
Not really.
I don't know. I mean, I like
And I wish I was kidding.
Yeah, you
No.
know, so I like Oregon. I was raised in California. I love Oregon. I'd have to say that Oregon is definitely like this state, really weird state that's halfway. So everything to the east, right, is very conservative, while everything to the west is very liberal. And then there's this weirdness in between. So it's, you can find, wherever there's conservative, then you're going to find more of your redneck style people, but they're not like rednecks from California. And I'm almost like positive there are no other redneck, anything like California rednecks, because then when you go to places like Oklahoma and stuff, which is the home of all things redneck, or Texas, or any of those kind of states, they're not anything like the people in California at all.
Let me get you some armor, dear.
So
Sounds great.
I'm out gathering stuff,
Okay.
just exploring and gathering stuff. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
See, now my partner will tell you he's a country boy, not a redneck, which I have to say that is true. But then I have hung out with California rednecks when I was younger.
Some of my best friends in high school growing up were like your rednecks, ranch boys, that sort of thing. You know.
Well, I think rednecks, for the most part, when you use the term, depending on who you are, if you're using it for yourself, it's more positive than when you're using it against somebody.
Well, like for me, because I've grown up in the South so much, I grew up here in the South. So whenever I say redneck, I don't mean it as like a
It's not
Derogatory.
yeah. It's not really
Statement.
derogatory. It's just like
So when you use it in
That's
California,
That's what. Huh?
when you use it on the West Coast, it's derogatory.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Really?
not a. If someone calls you a redneck on the West Coast, for the most part, unless you're the one doing it, like it's me and my family are rednecks, then that's
Right.
positive. But if you're calling somebody else a redneck, you're being very
Right.
derogatory towards them. And in a lot of cases, they tend to be methamphetamine style rednecks. So like druggies and stuff
So
like
Floridians.
that. so it's an interesting concept how it changes,
Yeah.
from West
So basically,
Coast to-
Floridians.
Floridians are basically maybe, I don't know. I have never been to Florida. I mean, I'm not even in passing. So, and I don't. I
Yeah.
know people from Florida, but when they talk about themselves, if they were born and raised there, then they have a whole different sense than if you were. They always say if you're a transplant. Are you a transplant? Because that's what.
Oh yes, that's a transplant. You really do. Then
I
you
don't
have. I'm so glad I'm in Australia. Americans can be crazy and strange. That is.
It's true.
That is true.
Because it's such a big country, and each state
Yeah.
has its own things.
And it is
So-
statewide.
I'm gonna
Hello,
have to
country
say,
pumpkin. How's the frost out on that pumpkin? I don't know.
I'm
We
gonna
don't
have
have any frost right now. It's like
no, it's
what's the
80,
temperature right now?
80 something.
79.
Got pumpkins,
79.
though, right?
Okay.
When the hood and the holler realize their enemy is the same, we might actually fix things. Yes.
Yeah,
That is
true enough. I will say something about Aussies. Growing up, my dad, he had a job where he actually got to go to Australia, and he met some people there, made really good friends with them. You know, one time they went on vacation, they came over here. Their kids were as crazy as the rest of us. I'm sorry. Like,
We have,
they were like, we're at the Swanee River, and they're knee deep in the swampy, like, bushes area where we're like, there's water moccasins in there. Like, oh, snakes, cool, and they're looking for them.
Yeah, well, because
Yeah.
everything in Australia is poisonous.
Right.
So,
But they're just like, oh, cool, let's find some. I'm like, no, that's bad. You want to avoid those.
we don't do that here. We don't go rattlesnaking, walking, or nothing. Yeah.
No, it's like,
You've lived all across the East Coast from north to south. That's awesome. Yeah, safer than Australia. They were born knowing how to run.
But it is. There's a huge. When you go from state to state to state, there's a culture in itself, and then every city has
Right.
a culture, right? And then
Mhm.
everybody who's in a family, they have even more culture because they may have been
Mhm.
transplanted at one point in time or another.
Right.
Because that's the whole thing. Is everybody knows who talks to me here in Oregon knows I'm not from Oregon because I cannot pronounce any of the cities correctly. Not a single
Yep.
one. And I'm still been here for I've been here for almost 10 years and still can't. You'll say, "Oh, you mean this?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, that's what I meant." It works for
fighter.
me.
Hmm.
Drake says that his sister got chased by an emu as a kid. She won't go into any area with them.
I don't blame her.
Emus aren't birds; they're dinosaurs that forgot to
Yep.
die off.
Emus and ostriches, both of them will get you constantly.
She's glad they can't fly. We actually had, growing up, on the road we live on, there was an ostrich farm.
Oh,
You
excitement.
can still see the signs where it used to be. And oh my god. No thank you. That and peacocks.
I like
No,
peacocks.
no.
I wouldn't.
They're
We have
pretty.
turkeys too. You gotta watch out for turkeys out here. But turkeys and peacocks.
Peacocks are beautiful. They absolutely are. They're beautiful, but keep them away from me. They screech, they scream, and they will scratch the hell out of your car.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Feely wants to know if there's still the French Bayou. Is that still a thing?
In Florida?
I guess. Because that's
There
in
is in
Louisiana.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
more Louisiana.
That's not Florida. Though I'm sure there's some Cajun that are French in Florida.
Birdie.
Oh, Haitian? Yeah. Yeah, there's a big Haitian population in Florida.
No, Haitian, yes.
Yeah.
No,
So-
how about
some of my
Creole?
best-
Nope, not
Creole,
No.
not a big population, and most of
Not
the
in this-
population.
not
most
in this part of
population's
Florida
just-
anyway.
Yeah, I know. I've met a few though. One of the guys I used to work with, he was Creole to the T,
Yeah.
and
Good food.
he brought in some homemade jambalaya. Oh my god,
Told
so
you.
good.
Good food.
Oh, so good.
We
I have no idea what was in it to this day. He was joking. Okay, he said he was joking with us, but he said there was rattlesnake in there. I'm not so sure he was kidding, but it was good.
Okay, my favorite food that is extremely I'm not gonna say odd, but hard to get
Mm-hmm.
is gator tail.
Oh.
You can only get that usually
Sell it.
from at a restaurant.
In Florida?
No, you can get it other places, but I've only ever
buy it.
seen it in Florida. Try kangaroo meat.
I've
And
heard
rattle-
it's good.
If you're interested
I
in
love
meat,
fried gator.
my
I
partner
love
is the
fried
one to
gator
talk
tail.
to. He's got all kinds that he likes too.
Now see, venison is huge here, but I am not a fan of venison.
It's really dry unless you add beef fat to it. In which case, then it's pretty good. I've had venison sausages, and those were actually really good.
I just you know, I know people who hunt. Maybe I need a USA wife.
Who needs a USA wife?
Drake.
Well, that's possible. Drake, you can go onto a lot of the apps out there, and they'll get you a U.S. wife.
Yeah.
Yep. There's these huge wedding dating things. Well, they go both ways. So if you're a guy looking for, let's say, a Vietnamese wife or a Russian wife or whatever, or if you are in a different country, you can look for a male or female in the U.S. to date and possibly marry. But the whole intent of the dating is for marriage. In that way that you're not supposed to talk about, getting into the U.S.
Yeah.
So
Talk about that.
my son's uncle on his dad's side, he has a wife from Russia.
Oh.
Using one of those apps.
Mail order bride.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, and they're still married, so I guess it worked out well.
Wow.
Yeah, because you have to do the more sophisticated ones. You do a couple of dates, with both parties paying for it and spending time and blah blah blah. So it's not like you're not just shipping somebody over to turn into your collectional piece or whatever you want to call it. It's actually, you're gonna take the time and effort.
You do. Now, I will not argue that you do have better affordable health care. No lie, I won't argue that.
You know a lot of Haitians. Feely says he knows a lot of Haitians in Canada. I find there's a lot of people in a lot of places.
Yeah.
It just is, if you I was amazed growing up. Well, not growing up, but so when my daughter was born, I worked in a thrift store in Sacramento, California, and I had never had. Before that, I lived in interestingly enough, a very little suburban town outside of Sacramento, so like 30 minutes. To the point that if you went from where the street from my house was, and you drove west continuously, it was just one little city after another. Like there wasn't no break, no fields, no woods or anything like that, and you'd end up in Sacramento. And I hadn't known prior to working there about the Filipino community, and there was huge Filipino community in that area. And I had never once thought about it. I mean, but I grew up in basically a very white neighborhood. Even though it wasn't that there weren't other ethnic groups there. It was just, they didn't, in the 80s, they tended to act like there wasn't anybody else but white American.
Right.
Or that, I guess maybe more of the idea was that everybody was American. That was the concept. Because everybody just assimilated into being American. So you didn't really talk about your other ethnicness. Because that wasn't a thing that you did. And then when my daughter was born in the 90s, then that became more of a thing that you did. That you did talk about your ethnicity. And you did talk about your race. And you did share the stuff that everybody, took for granted, I guess, in the past. So I didn't, because my first African American person I was in high school. I hadn't met any prior to that. I knew more Hispanic people from both Spain and from Mexico, and then later down as I started getting to talking to people from South America.
Yeah.
So I mean. But like I used to tell people, and people were amazed by this, was when I grew up in schools, they made it seem like all Native Americans were dead. That's how they taught it. Like they didn't, but then I would meet people in school who had connections to different tribes, but they didn't really talk about it. It was very shh. And it was very confusing time for a lot of us. I mean, we all I remember we did a Thanksgiving play, right, for the pilgrimage, and there was this one girl.
Right.
They kept every year she had to be the Native Americans because she was Hispanic from South America. Her family's from South America, so they just normally threw her in as having to be. I was like, well, you can be one of the pilgrims, and I'll be one of the, you know. And we didn't call them Native Americans then, because I mean, that didn't come about until the 90s. And I had lots of friends that were of different tribes, but they never talked about it. You didn't go over their house. They didn't talk about it. If you were white, they didn't tell you nothing about it.
Nope, of course not.
Unless you were really close friends to them now, because like I said, there were some people I knew, and they did cultural stuff. But I had grown up believing that all of them were dead. That they, the stuff you went and seen and visited and stuff like that, that was just all past tense stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like celebrating your history month or something.
That was dangerous to share back then.
Yeah.
So then when after my daughter was born and I started meeting more people, then I started realizing, well, the world is, I mean, like, you knew there was other countries and there were other things and people came from those other countries, but you didn't really think about people coming to America in the 80s and the 90s from those countries and them how they were being treated.
Right.
The most would be, I'd have to say, the Mexicans coming from Mexico.
Right.
Nobody really thought about Peru or, any part of South America. I met more people who be working in school districts in Reading who were from South America. Lots and lots of them.
Oh, your dad's family came to America first, but settled in Australia?
Because they like the snakes.
Because you like the snakes and spiders?
And lizards. They have and mammals that are poisonous. I mean, they have everybody. They're all poisonous over there.
I know.
Every single one of them. Gotta avoid the poisonous stuff. I know, because we had thought about a while back. There was a thing online. I want to say about 5 years ago, in which a zoo was this guy owned a rescue zoo, like they'd rescue animals in Australia, and so he was sick with cancer and wanted to leave it to somebody, but he wanted to hire out and get people to come and apply to find the right person to give it to. So my daughter had thought about that, so we researched, going to Australia, and we all opted that we probably would die in Australia, so would not be good, because not only we're city people here, so imagine going to a whole nother country and being out in the middle of nowhere.
Right? Gamer says it's so weird because it happened. That happened because it was kind of the whole point of America in the beginning, to become the conglomerate culture built off of where we all came from. Drake, I kind of wish they'd stayed in Ireland. Gamer says part of my family still lives in Ireland, Drake.
So Drake wishes his family stayed in Ireland and not Australia, and didn't immigrate to Australia.
That's what he says.
No. Ireland has its own problems as well.
That's its own problems, yeah.
Because there's a couple of people streamers I watched that were from Ireland, and they talk about some of the issues there. I think issues are, when you put human beings into a mix, that's what you get, is issues.
Yeah.
They don't seem to be easy. Humans have a hard time being easy. Wow, that one animal snores really loud. Well, because I was walking by it and I was like, oh, yeah, it's a snorer. It's a nightwing. Man, it's just loud, like a little rolling roar.
somebody else I know.
Oh, Fighter, you snore a lot.
Yes.
That's your
Yeah.
sinuses.
But so does somebody else I know. Who's right
The
now
dog.
sleeping behind me.
Oh, your dog?
Oh God. She puts Fighter to shame.
Yeah, she does.
Dudes, I'm trying
Well-
to capture you and you're dying.
We'll be D&Ding, and all of a sudden, you know, we'll just hear this loud snore, and we'll look over. Hi, Riders.
Took me a moment to get you. Why did that take so long?
We're all doing great. We have Shard Vixen and Fighter with us.
Woohoo! Fighter has to say hop. Just for
Yep.
the fuck of it. Just for the fuck of it.
And we got raided by Foxy today.
Oh. Just now, or?
No, earlier.
Oh, okay.
Which did I give her a shout out?
I think you did because remember you told me how much you enjoyed your
We're giving her another shout out.
your thing that your deck.
Yeah.
Because your deck will let you make shout outs.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, I have to go home eventually. We need to go back home. I'm just collecting shit here. Oh, this would have been a nice place to.
Okay.
Oh, I killed you. I'm sorry. That was rude. Rude of me. Here, let me be rude again. Okay. Did I kill you? I killed you too. I'm sorry. I was rude because I was trying to catch you, but I blew it. I killed you.
You are fast, Drake.
Drake's fast?
Yeah.
Like an
I was asking
easy
about
fast?
shout
Oh, okay, no.
I was asking about shout outs, and he says, I'm fast. I'm cooking the berries.
Okay. I'm wandering out in the world trying to figure out how to go home. I'm killing
Go to
things.
a fast travel.
Well, yeah, but the last one I was at is far away, so I have to find me a new one. You know, just have to keep moving forward. Feeding myself. I think starving in this game is probably, it's like Ark. It's probably like very easy to do.
It is.
It's like one of the things you have to learn to manage well.
Yeah, for
It's,
sure.
it's feeding yourself of all the things. Because you could wander the world and not really get any pals if you didn't want to. And it'd still die from starving to death.
Mm.
Are you a live one? You are not live. You're the dead one. Do you think they're going to take away the fact that the dead bodies just lay around? You think that's something that down
Hope
the road
so.
they'll work out?
I hope so.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because sometimes it's cute, but sometimes it's really weird.
Yeah,
I know.
I hope personally that they take it away after a little bit. Like, it can stick around for a little bit, but after a few moments it needs to start to go away, because I don't want to be reminded of my crimes.
I push them in the water or roll them around. I'm like, oh yeah, here, we'll just clean up and put them all in the hole someplace, because that
It
seems
is
to
kind
be
of funny watching the land balls roll down a hill.
Yes.
It's funny. I will admit that.
Well, and
It's
all
like, I
of them,
shouldn't be
because you
walking
could kick them around and they just kind of like, you're like, oh.
You struggle feeding yourself. You're calling me naughty because, you know, we like watching the land balls go rolling down a hill?
It's alright, I keep calling them all kinds of different names. And then realize what I'm talking about. It's like, oh no, that's not what I
You
meant.
know what we're talking about. Now, I understand that, gamer. I do. I'll admit.
Well, when you were asking about the controversies about the game, one of the ones that came up was people were complaining that when Pokemon came out, PETA was very upset that they were killing creatures, right? But nobody's made any big wham about Palworld going around killing creatures. Because you not only just kill them to catch, you catch them, but you also kill them to eat. And so there was a huge. They don't do that in Pokemon, of course. But Pokemon, it was that you were subjugating these creatures and fighting with other creatures. And there was a big heyday. There was a big thing in the heyday. So now all the Pokemon fans have been trying to get PETA interested in Palworld. Because
PETA is such the most hypocritical organization alive.
PETA is a very odd. Yeah, I'd agree with you. I joined Greenpeace when I was young, and I joined not PETA, but another organization that no longer in existence. I can't remember what they were called. Animals, something for animals. I can't remember what it was. But I joined Greenpeace, and I was part of a bunch of us went out and this other one that I can't remember the name of. We went out and let a whole bunch of cows loose and realized why people put them in pens. And realized a lot of things about you. At least I did. I don't know if anybody else did, but I realized that there's a reason for the things we do to animals.
Yes.
Yeah.
It might not be good, but there is a reason why you put them in pens.
They would never last in the wilds.
No. I'm all for treating an animal ethically, but at the end of the day, like, a cow is going to be used for food, a chicken is going to be used for food, If you're eating them, yeah. If you're not, if you're like some of the people that don't eat them, there's a lot of people that are part of those groups that don't eat. Yeah, and that's fine. I got nothing against it, but I'm not one of those people. I like meat.
Yes, you do.
Because that was.
I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna lie. I'm not lying. I love meat. I eat meat.
I do.
Apparently, my body likes it, so that's the thing. Though you have to admit, though, there's a lot of plant-based stuff nowadays that is very cool that we didn't have when I was younger.
When we get a Moe's, I get a half beef, half tofu burrito.
Yeah. We do the hamburgers now. I'll buy my daughter buys the plant-based hamburgers. We've done the plant-based spaghetti stuff, but nowadays it's so much easier if you wanted to be a vegan to be a vegan.
I couldn't do it.
When I was younger, it was really hard because there would be like people, oh, this tastes just like, and I'd eat it and go, I don't know what you're talking about. It doesn't taste at all like this. I don't know how you convince your brain, but okay, because it isn't working for me. And they
no, I'm the exact same way. Someone says, oh, it tastes just like whatever. It's like, no, it don't. It does not.
It's not even close. Yeah. Or the texture will get me too. Texture is hard. So like with tofu, the texture is really not a texture you would want to equate as being part of a meat byproduct. You really don't. Its texture is so horrific that you're like, no.
I can stand it for some things, but it's like I can't. As a replacement, no.
So, like, I do like the hamburgers. I can eat the hamburgers, but they don't taste like hamburger. I mean, if you season them, they'll taste like your hamburgers. And that's really the biggest thing, because that's one of the arguments that I have to agree with that most vegans will tell you, is that what you eat a lot of times is not, it's not the substance, it's the flavoring. So we have a lot of flavorings in our life that are very important to us.
When Spider is naughty, oh no. I will get hung for that.
Spider's being naughty?
No, Drake says tofu when Spider is naughty. I said no, I'll get hung for that.
You'll be put in your corner.
I like cold tofu.
He does. He likes cold tofu. I can't stand cold tofu. It's got to be cooked.
I like it when you grill it and it gets crispy on all the sides. I can eat it that way. I can't eat it unless it's grilled. Because there'll be a lot of times that people will have introduced me to like sweet and sour tofu. And I love sweet and sour, but the texture of tofu makes me go, ah. You know, so it depends. I like tempura tofu when they fry it all up. That's awesome, but
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I could eat. I can't eat cold too. I'm with her. I couldn't. Though I have had cold tofu in smoothies. That's really good.
Yeah.
But then you can't feel the texture or taste it, so you know it tastes like whatever you're eating.
Right.
So that works out well. Food is one of those things for me though. It's gotten to be a bit depressing because I can't eat. You know how like when you were young, I don't know if you guys, but when I was young, I ate a lot. Like I could eat a lot of food all the time and not be a problem for my health or my body or anything. And then now I can't because the fibromyalgia has made things.
Yeah.
First, I'm too large for my bones. I know people say that's no such thing. It is a thing. I have very small bones. I'm a very small bone person. Tall and willowy was what I was. And so it's really hard on my body to be heavy. And then it aggravates the fibromyalgia. But on top of that, it's just now I have that multiple chemistry sensitivity. So everything, all of a sudden I could be eating something I really enjoy and my body will act like I'm allergic to it. So I'll get the hives. I'll start throwing up. Then I get body panic attacks from it. It's horrible.
Really?
Yeah, it's bad. And then you're like, I'm not touching that again. It's so, you know, it's just weird. And then 6 months later, I could go back and eat it, but I'm at the point where I don't want to because it's just horrific.
Now, yes, Drake, I'd rather eat my dad's cooking too. He's got, he has a ham that we did for New Year's. We bought the ham, but he bought the liquor. And let me tell you.
Yummy yum yum?
Yes.
Yummy yum yums.
It's delicious.
What the hell is this?
It uses 5 different alcohols.
I haven't seen one of you. Come here.
5 different liquors.
That's an expensive piece of meat.
But it's so good.
But it is so
But it sounds
good.
very expensive, though. How many different liquors does he put in it?
5.
Yeah, but what kinds?
got-
Like, what does he put? Rum, whiskey, what?
Nope. He uses peppermint schnapps, cinnamon schnapps,
Mint jelly.
mint. Well, that's not liquor.
I know.
It could be. I've had. There's mint jellies that.
His mint jelly's not. He could eat mint jelly and by the spoon.
Haha! I got you.
Red hot. Fireball.
Oh shit! I keep doing that. Come back here.
Now I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I've got it written down.
Okay. So.
Do you remember any?
That's about it.
Is it only the 3?
Oh, the pineapple rum.
Oh, he did add pineapple rum this year, didn't he?
Yeah, because I had a shot of it before we started
He
cooking.
did have a shot of it.
So. That's a lot. Can you breed the pals?
Yes, you can.
Eventually, yeah.
Have you guys bred any in your game?
Nope,
Not
we
yet.
haven't gotten that far yet.
How far do you have to be?
Let's find out.
I think it's like 19.
Yeah, level 19.
Oh, yeah, I haven't gotten that high yet. You guys are that high in your other games, aren't you?
We are, we just haven't built it yet.
Interesting. Do you have to build a special thing?
Yeah,
breeding
it's a
room?
breeding farm. It's a breeding farm, and then you also have to make cake.
Interesting.
Don't ask me.
Because evidently the pals are a lot like us. They like cake.
Uh-huh.
They like cake?
They like
Yep.
cake. And you have to have an egg incubator because they harvest eggs. They do eggs, so you have to incubate the eggs.
Alright, Feely, I
we
named a
need to do
creature after
some-
you.
They have a yeah, I think Zelric said they have a bucket weapon, and he wants me to do Lord of the Fallen. Oh, what, the ham? It's grilled.
There you go,
The
Resident
ham
Drake.
is grilled.
He looks like he's wearing a bow tie, like a tie. I envision Resident Drake wearing ties. Don't ask me why. Sometimes.
I have no idea.
Sometimes. I don't want to name my Fluffy Wool. That's what I would name you, Fluffy Wool. I'm looking
I'm
for...
happy now. I got my favorite pal.
What's your favorite pal?
The Fox Parks.
Oh.
He's
There's
so
a
cute.
there's a Vixen one, a Vinny one for Vixen,
Vixie.
and then there's another flame one that are taller.
Uh-huh.
They look like deers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
There's-
one last time, but I haven't
What
gotten to
sucks
see them.
about them is the only thing they're good for is what yours is doing right now.
Cooking.
Cooking.
The fox parts.
Yeah. They're,
No,
well,
not fox sparks. The ones that look like a pony.
Huh?
That is the pals that look like the fire ponies.
Resident Drake said he would never wear a tie. I don't know. It just your comments just made me think of a tie man.
My dad never wear a tie. He didn't
Maybe a
even wear tie
noose.
to my
I
wedding.
could say it was a noose then.
Yeah, he did. He had a noose hanging over his head. Telling him it was the end of his single days. Although it was not his first marriage, so.
Your dad.
Mhm.
Was it his second?
Yep.
Was that his last one?
Yep.
No more
It
after
was
that.
his last one. Nope.
Not getting married after that.
Uh-uh.
I'm all over the place. I don't know where I am. I'm over by the
I don't
bridge.
either.
I'm over by the bridge, but I don't know where there's a fast track out of here.
Well,
by
let
a
us.
bridge?
Let's
Yeah,
get
by
to
a
you.
bridge.
We'll go.
Oh, I
see if
could
we
go
can
to
find a
you.
dungeon.
Okay, actually I could. There's the
Let's
base.
see.
I really wish they had. Okay, so this is me wishing. I wish
Yeah,
they
that's
had
what-
that thing from Minecraft that allows you to teleport to people in your community. That would
It's
be
okay. We're
awesome.
not that far. I know where you're at. Hey, fighter.
Huh.
See the
Well-
small. Oh, can you see the small settlement?
Oh, I'm really close to small settlement. I'll move back that way and get the thing to teleport to you back to the base. I'm fine.
Okay.
I just didn't know where I was at, and I forgot to look at map because I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. Because I didn't realize the shortcut button for looking at to do that.
Come
Do you
back
know
to
what I mean?
base and we can go up to the Rain Syndicate Tower.
Uh-huh.
And we're not going to do the boss, but there is a dungeon right before that.
Yeah, me and Boo tried to do it, and it crashed on us. So
Oh.
Fighter and I have been able to do it.
I know. I just was saying that I tried to do it.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying you guys couldn't do it. I tried to do
I know,
it,
but
and
it
it
may have
crashed
been-
on me.
On the Steam version.
No, not the Steam version. On the Xbox
Right,
version.
I know, but it's probably been fixed.
I've heard the
Oh.
Xbox version has been having some trouble here
Well,
and
that's
there.
because the Steam version is a later version.
Ah.
They're on 0.1 point something, whereas we're 1.3.
Okay.
So I'm right on top of it. How am I right on top of it? Is it below me?
I used to wear a suit and tie when I was a kid going to church, and I hated it.
Is that Drake?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
See, I was right. He seems like a suit and tie kind of guy. He's
He
not.
said he has not worn one since.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
If it makes you feel better, I haven't worn one either. Actually, that's not true. I have had a suit and tie. I just haven't had one recently. In the 80s, that was very popular for women to wear neckties and big jackets.
Yeah.
Big jackets.
Mine used to put me in these the Sunday dress shoes. I hated them. I hated them so much.
Sunday dress shoes.
Yeah, they're like those leather dress shoes that like look really nice and sharp and all, but there was no padding in the bottom, and they just always hurt my feet. So.
Okay, well, I'm coming back now. I found it.
Oh, good.
Okay. Well, when Fighter's done cooking, we can go.
Fighter, are you the chef? I got lots of eggs. I found eggs and eggs. And more eggs. Haha, here we are. And I got lots of pals. Let's see, I gotta move my pals. Yep, so I got a Sparks.
If you have more than 5,
uh-huh,
then they'll get put right into your pal box.
Yeah, I see that. So I got a Sparks, Spark Kit, the Rush Roar, T-Fent, and Celeray.
Ooh, Cellerays are awesome.
I got another one of the who I named after Resident Drake, a Peligant. I also got a Foxy Parks that I named Feely. And the Daydreams.
The Daydreams are really nice.
I'll put that one there. I'll stick this one here, I guess. I'll put this one in here. I'll pick that one. Okay, there we go.
Great about Daydreams is... Oh, I need to make a pal.
The necklace. You can do the necklace, too.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so put my stuff in here.
Let me make a pal table real quick. I meant to make one before. That way I can make the, Help if I hit the right button.
Here's our egg crate.
Press B to build.
Yeah, I know.
Are you sure? Sure it's B?
I think so.
Could be something
I
else.
think so. I can't make cloth while you're at the table.
We have another cloth. We have another table. Remember?
That's right, we do.
Yeah.
That's
I
why
forgot.
I left it there with that idea that would be a thing.
That's alright, he's done. Grab your arrows.
I don't know. We'll just stick it there. What are we growling
Yeah,
about?
I cannot imagine you as the nerdy kid. I'm sorry.
Who, me or
Drake.
Oh. I wasn't very nerdy when I was a kid. I mean, I guess I was in a kind of a way, but
I was nerdy.
I wasn't nerdy in that sense, I guess. Like as we see him now.
I was actually a very quiet kid.
I was a quiet kid. I was not a quiet teenager. That whole, she's very loud and I can hear her. That would have been, that's my name. Would have been my middle name.
I was very. Put it to you this way: my girlfriend who introduced us, showed him a glamour shot.
Yeah, she did.
The glamour shot.
I don't even think glamour shots is a thing anymore, but back in the day, it was like, you go in, they do your makeup, they
still have them.
Like, look, they still have glamour shots?
They do, yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Wow, I didn't think they did. I haven't seen an ad or anything for them.
Because I don't think they advertise them as glamour shots, but when you go in to get
Please
like
don't forget to go
stuff.
up and do that game for him. I thought you already did it.
What?
I said, please don't forget to go up and do that game for him. I thought you already did
I
it.
won't. No, it'll be this afternoon. I told him that. I'm streaming.
No, I know.
So I told him.
It was just like.
Yeah, so she showed him a glamour shot. Hop. And, hop. So, and I was used to dressing very, shall we say, scraggly? Hop.
Frumpy.
Frumpy is a good word. Hop.
Yeah.
So I meet him, and I was dressed in flannel, jeans, my hair was a mess, and not at all like the glamour shots at all. I'm not wearing makeup. I have my books in my arms because that's how I carry it. I didn't wear a backpack. I had a trapper keeper with my books. Yes, back in the days of trapper keepers, Hop. I hear they're making a re-emergence, by the way, Hop.
Nah.
Yes, they are, Hop.
Nah.
You're supposed to say Hop.
Hop. Hop, hop, hop. Are you coughing, Hop? It's a cough, Hop.
So yeah, there's no picture. You're just gonna have to picture this in your mind.
Picture of the picture?
So yeah, this is just how we meet, and it's
So,
like.
I'm expecting at least, because I knew it was a glamour shot, so I'm like, okay, she'll look somewhat similar. No, not at all. No, it was night and day difference. I'm looking at, I'm like,
looking at your picture going, what happened
well, her friend
here?
is like, well, that's her over there, and I'm like, where? Like, coming right up. Where? The girl like 5 feet in front of you. Oh, you're not kidding.
You know what, the way you went with that, though, is that was the best that you could be. And now I've seen the okay best of what you can be. Yeah, glam shots are still a thing. They're just, you don't call them that. You go in and just get your shots. Because you can do them from, a selfie of your own now. So a lot of people just do, but most of them will do where they've dressed themselves up a lot to take a picture if somebody's asking for a picture of you.
Yeah.
You're not giving them the worst picture. And so they'll always be. But for senior high school pictures, for the most part, that's what they do. They glam them all up, both males and females, and then, you get your shot from that. So it's kind of interesting. But at least he decided to go out with you, right? After that? That's like, that was still a thing.
The funny thing is I had a choice. Not really. I didn't have a choice.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
You had a
okay.
choice. You didn't have a choice.
You sound like it was do or die.
No.
You had to go, or you were going to be single for the rest of your life.
Actually, I probably would have been.
Single forever.
I was looking at two different options. I had either fighter or my ex. And let me tell you.
Apparently fighter won. That's all we need to know is fighter won because your ex was a pill.
Well, as I said, my ex had someone else tell me that I was a short shrimp.
Well, that's not nice.
No.
He used to call himself Akira, too.
Yeah, he was one of those guys.
Uh-huh.
We all know those guys.
Yeah.
There's always at least one in the bunch.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let me make some more arrows and then we'll go do you wanted to go to do the dungeon thing, right?
Yep.
That's what we were thinking of. The dungeon thing.
I'm hungry and I have no food.
There's food over here. What are you
There's
talking
food,
about?
there's
No
food.
food.
It's not in my inventory. How about
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I put those.
we need an ice box.
Someday soon. We'll get you one, dear. We promise.
No, we're good.
Someday soon. Oh, it must be back up here.
Okay, Drake tells poor fighter he knew what he was getting into. He could have run. Shotgun. How much they pay fighter? LOL.
The funniest conversation I had at the wedding, though, was her. Wasn't he your uncle?
Yeah, he was my
Yeah.
uncle. He was my aunt's husband.
Right. Her uncle was like, "Hey, I've been in your shoes before. Here's $200 or $300. You can run." And I said, "Nah, I'm here to stay." Just like 5 minutes before we walk out on the aisle, I look at him and I said, "I should have taken the money."
Yep.
Well, it's good that you
True
know that.
story. True story.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm definitely glad I didn't.
I am too.
How
You're a
long?
good cook.
How long have you guys been married
right.
now?
20?
Not quite.
Almost 20 years.
Yeah.
Almost 20.
Almost 20 years.
That's good.
Yeah.
Now we've been together longer than that.
Well, yeah, because you didn't get married till later, right?
Right.
Yeah. 7 years engaged.
That's always a good warning sign.
Morning sign.
Yeah, if you can be engaged for 7 years, you know you're gonna stick it out forever.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, because a lot of people get very anxious and don't. They're like, why aren't we getting married? What's going on? Or other people will say that to them, you know, so that they, because that was the whole thing. Is I think the one and only time that I was going to get married. I've been asked other times, but the one and only time that I seriously was thinking about it with a partner when in my 20s, and he literally asked me to marry him when I locked him out of the car as he's screaming at me.
Oh my god.
So that should have told me something, but we were engaged for 2 months, and we're planning the wedding. It didn't happen, but and not from my point, because I looked at all the warning signs and said, "Oh, this is not good," because I didn't really look at the warning signs till 10 years later.
Right.
But because his mom and his dad put so much pressure on him. His mom was pressuring him not to get married, and his dad was pressuring him to get married faster. And he was gonna do the wedding because he was gonna throw all this money at it, and he wanted to have a big to do because his other 2 kids wouldn't let him have anything to do with their relationships. So he was all excited that his youngest with that woman was going to go. Was gonna go someplace. So then he broke up the marriage, which luckily right before I bought my wedding dress. He's like, "I think we should step back and let our engagement go a little longer." I said, "Okay." And then he broke off the engagement a month later and said that he wanted to take some breather time. And then within, I'd say, less than a month, he told me that he thought we should break up, but he wouldn't break up with me until he knew I was good because of my mental health. So I had to break up with him because he wouldn't ever say we're done. But in all appearances to everyone, it was obvious that we were no longer a thing. It was just that he couldn't let go. I don't know why. And then he got mad when I broke up with him, which was even more intriguing to me. It was like, you did in 6 months, my whole life did a complete flip. We moved out. We had been living together, then we stopped living together, and I was homeless, and he didn't seem to care. You know, it was the weirdest thing.
Dude.
Yeah, it was just, and so that whole thing was a whole learning experience for me, And so
Yeah.
that's why I say that if you can withstand to be with somebody without the
Right.
social norms getting on top of you, then
Right.
that's good. And obviously
Mhm.
it worked out for you both. So
Mhm.
Oh
We
yeah.
we just got lucky. Like we're high school sweethearts. We just got lucky.
Yeah.
no, I don't think luck has to do with it. I think that you guys both know how to work your relationship, that it works for you. That because that's what
Yeah.
relationships are about. Is
Mhm.
instantaneously there's the attraction, and then there's the falling in love part. But then what comes after is the ability to work and live together, and that's a
Yeah.
whole different thing. A lot of people fail. That's why people get divorces, because they fail. They don't know how to move past that.
Right.
You know, like I was telling my sister once. So this guy told me this funny story about his wife and him. They've been married 35 years.
Mhm.
And the story that his wife, they're both standing there talking to me at the counter. So the thing is that he's like, so we fell in love. They were actually with their other, like, each of them were with people at the time they fell in love. And
Mhm.
so they didn't make a overture about it. They didn't do anything. They were both on vacation to Hawaii. Because that's how we got
Oh
to
yeah.
talking. Because I had gone to Hawaii and they were asking me how I like it. Because they go there frequently. They don't live there, but they
Mhm.
go frequently. And I was like, yeah. And then he goes, so, but then when they went back home, he kept thinking about her. She kept thinking about him. But that was it. They didn't come from any of the same towns or whatever or nothing. So
Right.
he broke up with his partner and started making plans to go back to Hawaii because they had talked a little bit, and that was something that they both were very interested in, was that. So they met each other again in Hawaii 6 years later.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm like, well, this is a fairy tale in its own. And he's like, yeah. And then I said, so how did that go from there? And he goes, well, so we felt we were still just as attracted as we had been in the 6 years together, right? And then so he's like, but she'll tell everybody that, and she's just sitting there smiling at me. That she's like, yeah, when that lovey part kind of faded into the more comfortable love, she goes, I realize this man has stinky feet. And she's like, there was a point where it was so bad that I was thinking that maybe this isn't the guy for me because they were bad. It was bad. And he had told her when asking about, how when you ask about things that your worst traits or whatever, he was all like, I have stinky feet. But she said it never clicked at all to her. Like, she doesn't know how she never smelled it. They moved in together and were living with each other for almost 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Before she realized one day she woke up and he had stinky feet. and then it
Right.
was then she kept talking to him and stuff about it, and it's like, is there things we can do about it? And when she was pregnant with their first child, it was worse. It was like the worst. She had to make him sleep outside of the room because of
Be
it.
Oh yeah.
surprised. You'd be surprised. One of the things that my hairdresser, when she was doing my hair, Shard, there's something on the PAL desk for you,
On the pal
for
desk.
your
Okay. For my pal.
harness for your PAL. Um, one of the things they told me, when you get married, you will notice changes in your relationship, and it won't be instantaneous,
Nope.
but you will notice it.
Mhm.
And trust me, it did.
Yeah. Things change.
Things change once you get married. And we were together for 7 years.
Mhm.
And
Things still changed.
things
Yeah.
still changed. Because we said the same thing. We're like, nah, we've been together this long. How can it change?
I mean, because we also like lived together beforehand, so even more of that. Like, well, I mean, we're no different. So,
But
Right.
but
now we're
at first
married.
there wasn't. Yeah, at first there wasn't any difference, but then later on it was like, oh yeah, I can notice that some things have changed.
Yeah. Poor fighter wasn't quick enough. But it's just little things. It's not anything that's, and part of it's getting older.
Yeah.
So here we are waiting for Fighter. Are you ready, Fighter?
I think so.
Interesting haircut.
Thank you. I need to build some balls.
Actually, what are mine like? I've got
Is that where it's like, I need some more balls? There's a whole lot of funny in this that we could do with just that whole statement.
Right?
We could go. I can't remember whether there was something else where that was a thing.
Right.
Well, we
Not
did
everyone is cut out to get married.
I won't get married. That was that one and only time. I've been asked quite a few times after that. I've been interested. I don't know what it is about me, but people, when they get mad at me, will always ask me to marry them. I'm not sure why it is a thing with these kind of men that I hang out with, but okay, see where he's at. I love you.
I love you.
Except for this one. He seems a little different. So hopefully, we'll see what happens.
Ready.
I will laugh at him, though, if he asks me to marry him. So, he knows this. It will be just this huge laughter.
No, that's not going to happen. You know that.
I know that. That's why I said, because if there's something going on with you, if you do that, I'll be like, excuse me? Where's my Roger? This isn't my Roger. He would never say that.
No, that's not going to happen.
Oh.
I know better.
Yeah.
I learned that valuable lesson firsthand.
Well, you just picked the wrong person to get married to, but...
Like I said, I learned the valuable lesson firsthand.
That's not why I don't get married. I just don't believe in it. That's all. It's stupid to do it just because somebody else...
That's all I need.
Well, it's just dumb. I mean, I fell for that trick once, and I was like, we can have a party, though. Excuse me, little guy.
That bullshit.
Oh, God. Ask Fighter, could you have pictured a mini-me?
A mini-me?
A mini-me.
You mean a kid?
No.
An offspring?
No.
What, you as a midget?
No, a mini-me is usually somebody like you.
Think of Dr. Evil.
Well,
yeah, a little person.
As what I've come to understand, my
Oh, no,
father
he's
has-
saying kid.
Oh, kid. I wanted a kid. Just never happened. But I will say, now that I know what I know about me, my family, everything, man, I am glad I
but
did
they
not bring
both have
a
my
child into
brain.
this world.
No.
Yay.
That's usually the way is hindsight, is you look back and think, But see, that's all I wanted in life. That's the only reason I would have gotten married, was because I wanted children. And that particular person, that was the only way I was going to have children with him, was by being married to him. So that's how he kind of held me hostage in that aspect. Took my beliefs and, said they weren't important, because I just didn't believe in the concept of marriage. Not in the sense that most people do.
Right.
There's reasons for getting married. None of those reasons are something that is important to me.
Right.
So that was the whole thing. But see, I was only 21, 22 years old.
Yeah.
And, I was brought up that whatever the man says, that's the way it goes. And even though I tried hard to be a feminist, when you're in a relationship, that can be problematic. I'm following you guys. I know where we're going, but I'm just kind of following you here. You're shooting the stuff, so I was just waiting. So yeah, that's, but all of my children's fathers, when they got mad at me, would say, well, we should get married. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know where that is a thing.
It's just an odd correlation.
It is. It is an
Drake
odd
has-
correlation.
Well, I couldn't keep my pants on, so glad I didn't knock her up. I did the world a favor. A mini me would have been hell. Yes, I do believe a mini Drake would have been hell.
Or it would have been fun. You never know. But it's not a bad thing or a good thing or anything, because you just never know. You don't know how things are going to turn out. I could have...
No.
Both of my kids, because of my mental health, have inherited that. So that's a plus and a negative. I'm a TASAC carrier. Lucky neither one of them have it, but they are carriers now. So they have to be very aware when they have children. I don't think my son's going to have children, but my daughter, she had to have the testing and everything done.
Right.
Because we're carriers, if another carrier, that child automatically it's like 1 in 4 chance, 2 in 4 chance, you know, and it's a horrific disease. So, I mean, hindsight is that my kids asked me that once, you know, knowing what I know now about genetics and other things, would I have still wanted to have kids? I always wanted to have kids because I wanted to create my own family. I gotta go get the fast travel here real quick.
Okay.
Drake goes, I already have 14 nephews and nieces. 2 of us didn't have kids.
Nope. Same. And nieces and nephews are great because you can return them.
Exactly.
You can hang out with them, have fun, spoil them, and then return them.
That's why I like mine, because whenever I do, on the rare occasion, like babysitter, take care of them, it's like, all right, your mom's going to be here in 15 minutes. How would you like some candy?
I could see that of you, Fighter.
Oh, totally.
Oh,
I'm like,
totally.
candy? Let's get you some candy right this way. I know where Grandma hides all the good stuff.
All right, so enter the dragon.
And he did.
Shake them up well too before you pass them on.
Right. Load them up with sugar and send them on their way. Just smile.
His goddaughter. Oh my god. You know, our goddaughter is spoiled rotten.
Spoiled? Is she the only one? It's like that's it.
Oh.
That's the only grandchild.
Oh, no. She's just our only goddaughter.
Oh, so you guys spoil her too.
Yeah.
The end of time. Aren't there supposed to be thugs in here? Oh, never mind. I found them. Stop moving. It's annoying because PC is harder for me. Ah, dude. Oh, they went your head. What'd you capture?
The thugs.
Oh, yeah, I've tried that. That doesn't work really well.
Oh, yes, it does.
Oh, have you caught some?
No, but I've seen them.
Oh.
I'm already out of balls.
Oh my god.
I remember throwing 10.
I was gonna say, how'd you end up throwing so many of them?
Did you threw some on the way here? Yeah, I know. He's just letting me get beat up.
That keeps you in check.
Of course he is.
Check. So that's the treasure in here, is the ore?
That's a big part of it.
Oh yes, you get a lot of palladium. Oh, I can't carry anymore.
Okay. I emptied everything I had before we left, so 'cause I wasn't sure what you get or don't get.
I'll drop the stone. I thought I had emptied everything. Shit.
What?
My pickaxe.
Pickaxes. So this is why when we were playing Conan in Exile, just you and me, we'd get halfway to the serpent lord boss or whatever it is, and we'd be like, "Oh, I need to repair something." Really? Come back.
Hey.
Oh wait, I'm full of stuff now. You picked up one item. I know.
Well, I have
Well,
42
to
ore.
be fair, I was wearing medium armor.
Yeah, that's always a problem. What are we growling about?
Charcoal stove.
Oh, charcoal started barking. Alright, well, I have 42 ore.
Knows what they're.
And
I
I'm
was
pretty
working
hefty.
on palladium. I have 88 palladium.
Oh, there you go.
Out there working last time I knew.
Oh, wrong way. That's the way out.
That's
We don't
out?
want to go out.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you're laughing at me. I know you're laughing at me.
Who's laughing at you?
Who do you think?
Oh, Resident Drake.
Yeah.
He just shows up to laugh at you? Is that what it is?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So I'm slow because I have...
That's alright.
Oh, they're shooting you, Foxy dude.
Oh, so you jump back right as soon as I got my... That's a good idea, actually.
We're on fire. On fire. Somebody's on fire. They make the funniest noises.
I know.
I don't know if that's really a
By the
dying
way,
sound.
Do you have your fox part?
I do. I didn't. Wait a minute. Let me move back to that. Remember, I don't easily know how to do this stuff. Okay, so now
All you have to do is hold F.
it's a huggy fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then...
This is
Just
why I love
shoot.
this little guy.
Oh, I
You
see.
just hold the
F, the mouse button. I don't know what
Yep.
yours is, but yeah,
mouse button. Yeah.
mouse button. I'll just hug mine forever.
No, unfortunately, it's a charge.
Oh. Oh, I see. You can cancel too, but I see.
Yeah, but it still charges. But yeah,
Cool. Well, I had the Sufferant. Remember I told you Surfeit? Surfeit? And you can ride it. So then there's
Oh,
no
yes. And
no stamina when you're in the water.
I know.
It's very cool. I was gonna do a flying one. Really? Feely did it. Feely, you did it.
Alright. Am I the only one seeing his head in the rock like that?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm seeing. His ass is hanging out.
Step thug, what are you doing? Goodness.
Okay. There was something over here I wanted to look at. Where are you? I saw you. I want you. Come back.
They use the flamethrower.
Wait, no. Ah, you bad you. I forgot to put you back. I was trying to get that one.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
killed the Mal.
kill them all. Okay, wait, though. Says there's another one up here, right? Oh, nope. Sadness. It looked cool. I wanted it.
Oh yeah, because they look like little black cats.
They
If
do.
you put them. Do you know much about them?
Nope.
All right. If you put them in your base and you have a farm, they produce gold.
Oh,
Yes.
that's cool. I guess. I haven't. Do you guys use a lot of gold?
Yeah. So you know
yeah.
the small settlement?
They'll have pals for sale. Oh, there's some more.
Resident, why are you saying no? Resident
That's easy.
Drake, you said no. What'd you say no to?
Who knows?
No. Well, because black cats, yes, Feely, I think so. That's cool too. We could call it Feely too. Feely too.
I got one over here.
I'm coming. I'm slow, remember?
Ow.
I'm heavy. Did it
You're
hit you?
faster than me. I'm still back here.
Well, I can't jump, so it makes things a little more problematic getting around them. Come on, jump. Oh, nope. I'm gonna have to drop something because I can't drop. Oh, there we go. I'll go lower, 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 lower. Dude, kill it, I'm coming. I know, it's kind of a problem.
Yep, I'll go.
I got it.
Another one up here.
I'm getting better at... Are you getting one? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting better at the whole capture shit.
It takes a little bit to get used to at first.
Oh, yeah,
Isn't this the bunny that finds the ore up here? Up
Where?
here, up above where Fighter's at, because I can't get up there.
Oh, the fuddler?
Yeah, because that one will find ore, right? Yep. The fuddler will find ore for you. Not that you
There we go.
did, I guess. I might have to drop something, because I can't jump. I can't jump, so I might have to drop stuff. Let's see what I'm gonna drop. I could drop that. I can drop that.
Say, get him.
Oh, I only need to drop a little bit more.
Got him.
Nice. My armor's damaged.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
I now have 2 balls.
I think you were born that way. Well, I don't know. There is that one where you're missing a ball.
True.
Can't remember what it's called. I can't remember who it was that has one that I know.
I don't remember.
Somebody told me they had that problem. They only had one.
Tried one.
They were born that way. I am like still heavy. I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm heavy. Okay, so control. Drop it. There you go. I only needed to drop one. Now I'm good.
Welcome back, guy.
Welcome.
Where are we going?
There's another
Poor
like
befuddle.
offshoot.
Ah, shit. What did I pick up?
Shouldn't be what you dropped.
It wasn't. It was leather. I can't. I find that hard that leather is heavy, but sure. Okay. You
Enough
say
leather.
so.
It's heavy.
Okay. Where are we going? This is like a forever, never-ending tunnel here.
Mhm.
Does it come out someplace else, or you have to go all the way back?
I don't remember.
There's a way over here, where I'm at. So you gotta backtrack from the dungeon from the one you're in.
Okay.
I.e., we went the wrong way.
That's alright. I'll follow you. I'll follow you.
That's a dangerous thing.
That's alright. It could be a fun thing, too.
True.
Important things could come up. Dark Lord's naughty 99% of the time.
Basically, we've been building up our base so far. And this is the first dungeon we've done.
I could ask Roger how many. Roger, what's your percentage of naughtiness?
Why would I do something like
Dark Lord's name should be naughty.
I don't know, because other people.
You really can't judge for yourself.
You think? Okay, just ask him.
Because what you could perceive as completely and totally normal, somebody else could see as naughty.
It's true.
So,
That's true. Too true. I'm being chased by a thug.
You've got enemies on you?
Yeah, I got a thug behind me, following me. You guys left one behind.
Oops, sorry.
It's alright, I'm coming back. I can't turn around easily, and he keeps whacking me when I turn around. Okay, now I can turn around. Pretty sure you guys got him, though. It's gonna end up being is I'll probably do the tower stuff on my console game, because I won't be able to do it otherwise. Okay, so we're going this way?
I generally don't go after the first tower until I have the crossbow.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Mhm.
I just can't.
But
I can't do
together,
the
though.
mouse well. Turning around is hard for me.
Yeah.
You ever think about getting a trackball?
Nope.
Stationary trackball?
No, but I could look into it. That probably would work. I've used them before
I can't.
in
use
art,
it.
but I haven't used. When I was in art classes for digital art, we used trackballs.
Oh really?
Saw somebody talking about in an article recently about gaming with a trackball.
I mean, a long time ago, in a world far, far away, when computers were not as big of a deal, when trackballs came out, the idea of using them in art was a big deal because of the pixel style.
And my TV was threatening to turn out. Hi, Joe! Can someone shout him out?
Dude, that was rude.
Thank you.
That just sounds disgusting. I want that fuddle.
Oh,
I don't know if I can get the fuddle. I don't think so. That's 53%. I think it's gonna break out before that.
You got it.
Nope,
Oh,
I
wow.
didn't. Now I might get
there.
it.
Now try it.
It's hitting me hard. If it doesn't, if it doesn't get it this time, we're killing it when it comes out.
You got
Okay.
it.
Killing me. Killing me it was. As I forget, you can roll away from things being shot at you.
What do I?
Again? Really? I just got rid of shit. What did I pick up? Oh, more weather. More weather. Leather. I still can't say it right. More leather. There we go. Leather was a thing. Poor cuz Walt, he wanted to see me go into the dungeon.
What happened to Cuzwalt?
I'm pretty sure he's working.
Aw.
So he
Poor
wouldn't be
cuz.
streaming this. Or he's watching, StretchyCat tends to stream on Fridays, so he's probably watching him. I don't normally stream on Fridays. So the only people that would watch me are people that, you know, like to watch me, I guess. I don't know how you say that without sounding rude. there's no way to say that. So because Feely Boy always knows when I'm streaming. So he probably has me on notifications. That's a biggie. I have a mega sphere.
Pixie takes normal sphere. I've got a mega sphere too.
Oh.
Ow. I'm dead.
Are you
I'm
dead?
dead, yeah. Yeah, because that thug got me really hard. And then the other
We
thing.
could have waited for you to heal. Honey, can you grab her?
No, I'm the one crawling towards you.
Oh my god. Both of us need both.
Everybody needs healing, and poor Ashenda's the last one standing.
How are you surviving so many hits? I got it.
Cause I got.
Good
Oh,
armor.
you got her?
Yeah, I got her.
She's got good
because
armor.
I put a lot of hit points in.
Now she's down. I'll take care of the creature.
I put a lot of points in. I'm not gonna disable freeze.
Ah, I'm down, but I got her. Oh, no. Didn't get her. Ashenda! Ashenda! Whoop, you got it. Where'd the little ones go? Because I wanted a little... I could get one of the little ones. Where'd they go?
They're in there. They're in here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, do I need to wake you up?
No,
Nope.
I'm good.
I got one.
You got one?
Yeah,
There's
the
another
other one was over here. Already at half hit points, so I don't want to shoot it.
There you
Yeah,
go.
you got it.
There we go. Well, maybe. Yeah, go. What do you do with
Grab
the big...
chest.
What chest?
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. Which chest do you... Oh, this one. I see it. Ruby. What's that?
What is it?
What is the crystal? I got ruby.
Oh, then it's just something we can sell.
I got ruby and high grade technical manual.
Oh, that's another point.
Yeah, that's another tech point.
Oh.
Very handy.
How do you activate it?
Just click on it.
Interesting.
Did we get... I didn't get any ancient technology points.
Well, that sucks, because that's kind of what you wanted, right? When you come here.
Aw, is it because we didn't kill her?
Can you really kill a Vixie, though?
No.
Alright, then.
I'm still 2 over.
Did you just say yes, Drake?
Well, he would say yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
you can kill a Vixie, because that wouldn't be as important to him.
We have to wait 10 minutes. So you might as well go back. We have stuff to repair.
Do we have a repair bed shop?
No.
No,
But
we
we
can
can-
build one.
I was about to say,
We
we
can
can
build one.
Right.
Okay. What is that? The crystal? Is that what I walk into?
Well, this was our first capture. It's the first time we've been in there.
So we're leaving the dungeon and going home.
Yep.
Yes. Wish to leave the dungeon. Yeah, so... Because, well, it'll be all like, ah, I missed that. So then I'll
That's
have
why I
to-
said, does it have to be the first kill? Because it was the first time any of us had been in there.
You probably have to kill it.
That's what
That's
I'm
the
thinking.
same psych, because
Maybe it bugged.
that could be true as well. The
No,
only
you
way
don't
you
have
would
to kill
know
it.
is if you started another world and, you know, tried to see what happened.
Oh. A warrior princess.
Oh, you got a Despero?
A depresso? Yeah.
Yeah, the Depresso. Pixies don't.
Why do we have the depresso out?
Because he breaks up rock.
He does. Yeah.
I know, but he sucks.
He sucks at rock breaking.
No,
Well,
but
maybe he's a depresso because you keep insulting
Okay.
him, being mean to the poor guy, saying he sucks. I'd be depressed too.
He sucked, man.
Like, wow.
that's not the reason I say it. Oh, no, we have a better one for that.
But for rocks?
He also breaks up rock. And he's a workaholic.
Oh, that's perfect.
I had one. I got a moth in my eggs. You know, hatching my eggs. I got a moth, and then she ended up becoming having an eating disorder. So she was starving and wanting to eat at the same time. It was so weird. I was like, I don't know how that worked, but okay. I'm putting
Well, Joe is
the
saying
goal
you
in
don't
here.
have to. You don't have to call. You don't have to kill the boss, so.
So it must just be a glitchy thing that happened.
Yeah. Now I have had pals get stuck in the base.
Mm-hmm.
I got stuck in between when you're coming out of the beginning part where there's a staircase. I got stuck between the cliff and the staircase, and it shows my death, but I can't. You can't get rid of it, so because you can't get in it.
I got stuck by. Later on, you're able to get this little like zipline gun.
Yeah, my grandson got it.
Yeah. Well, I got it, and I'm like, oh, cool. So I go to use it, and I'm playing around with it for a minute or two, and I get stuck on some rocks in the zipline animation. So I'm like constantly ziplining.
Yeah,
so
back forth.
Okay, well, I'll just flip it.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to hide it, Drake.
What are we hiding? Because I'll help you. Dead bodies. Are we going to hide dead bodies? I'll help you.
Oh, that's what the Everglades are for.
She named you a chicken?
Yes, I did.
Oh, well, see, I did a penguin at least. That's a flightless bird.
That's Birdie.
Well, Birdie's not in my chat. I just gave Resident. I'll tell you what, Resident. You can look at all the ones I have in my thing, and you can pick the one you want if you don't like the one I gave you. Just to be kind.
I'm not kind.
Well, I work at it really hard.
Well, he was the one that told me to call Dark Lord the chicken.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you point out other people are chickens.
Right, so I was going to name him the chicken.
I don't have a bug, Resident. If I had a bug, you could pick a bug, but I don't. I'll show you what I have in just a minute, and then you can pick out which ones.
Drake told me to rename the chicken Zelric, so I named him the chicken.
Okay, so let's go over here. Gotta watch my screen now. Watch the screen. Alright, so we're going to party. So I have a Vixie. I have a Celeray. And I have a Spark Kit. That's who's running with me. But we can go over to the other part and name some of the other critters I have. After I eat something.
Rename the chicken and you'll be good.
Rename the chicken? I'm not renaming chicken.
No, that's what Drake is telling me.
Oh. So I have
Fighter, what do you think?
I have the gold cat, the cat that makes gold. I have the elephant. I have a rush roar. As you notice, I have no bugs. So we can rename that one. Do you have to put it in the party to rename it, right?
It'd be in the party.
Yeah. So here, let me put it here. We'll rename that one. I have a Lammy Poo. I have a Fuddle. And then another Daydream. So your choice. Pick one. We have to rename this one. Poor guy. Gonna have problems in life.
Are you happy?
Well, he hasn't told me what he wants to rename. So, I guess he's not happy. Never gonna be happy again. Always gonna be unhappy. Move you over here.
Putting a repair bench down in the house.
Okay.
There we go. I can't do that. It's not mine. I can't do that. I have to go get one and do that. armor is damaged. Did we make a repair kit? A repair
Oh.
bench?
He just made a repair bench, I think.
Where did you put it, fighter?
That's what I'm.
In the
that's what
house.
In the house.
Oh, in the house?
Mhm.
Oh, I see it.
I wish you could repair them before they broke. You know, like you see they're low and you want to repair them.
You can.
It won't let me. Oh,
You
I
may
guess
not
you're
have
right.
the material.
Oh, there we go. Okay. No, still didn't show that I repaired it.
It takes a minute.
It's taking more than a minute, Ash. It's fine.
Sorry.
More than a minute. Alright, so.
If you're gonna complain about your name, don't ask me to name you.
Okay, so you want to name the sheep. I see. I don't think that she would have as much of a problem with it as you would. But see, I can't play that way.
I know, right?
I have to play nice.
I don't have to play nice.
Well, you don't have to play nice, but I have to play nice because if I start playing the way they want me to play, then everybody will be upset. So.
Oh, I don't care if they're upset.
He wants me to.
Oh, used to get called chicken legs. That's why. Okay. Then I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's kind of a hefty thing. Oh, nobody's harvesting? Do we not have any harvest? Harvesters? We have no harvesters. They're not harvesting. She's not.
What happened to our harvester?
I don't know. Somebody was decreased and needed to go, causing them slack off. We need to build a hot spring or other facilities. Did we get the plans for the hot spring and other facilities?
Yeah. First of all, we are supposed to deal with you.
Me and the Gus Moss are over here planting together. I love the Gus Moss. They're like one of my favorite little critters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, 'cause you know what? They remind me of the cat shrooms in No Man's Sky.
Oh yeah.
They have almost the same look on their face.
Yeah, they do.
Little kitty cat look. They were my favorite critters in No Man's Sky.
We have a creature little water.
Okay, well, I have to go harvest the other berries then. I'll leave you to water and I'll harvest these. Because I'm going to put them in the thing.
I don't know why they're not harvesting.
Because they're doing something else. It shows 3 of them are hard at work. One's taking a break. And Gus Moss is doing his thing too, apparently. Weep, 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 weep. I feel like Resident Drake wants to start a war within the community.
That's nothing new. Oh, you want to be a chicken?
Now he wants to be a chicken. Oh, I want to be
Dark
a
Lord.
chicken. Oh.
Okay, I will call you a chicken. Oops.
Call you a
Come on.
chicken. Okay, so let's go in here.
I will name you.
Chicken. We will name you Chicken and hug and love on you.
Where's that?
Guess we'll learn that one.
Can you move characters
That
between
one.
worlds? No. Unfortunately not.
That'd be awesome.
If that was the case, I would not be level 8 right now.
Well, that's because you can do that on Arc.
It's okay, bud.
Okay. What do you need for that? Oh, I can make that.
Yeah.
Come in.
Give me a bunny rabbit.
You guys know that Mitch is coming this week.
You got a rabbit?
Cool.
A rib bunny.
Thanks for the
He's
heads up.
aggressive. She's aggressive and nimble.
Did you let Rachel know?
Yeah, she did.
Okay. That's the only person that really cares. Because I have my own bathroom. So. What was I doing now? Oh, I was going to make stuff. I'm making stuff. Making stuff. Over here. Gonna make stuff over here. Are you guys dropping spears? Because, like, I don't know. It's the rock guy.
No, Nixie will dig them up.
Cool.
I'll be right back. Vixie.
Shark. Yeah,
Oh,
Vixie
I'll be right back.
digs them up.
Alright. Let's see.
She also digs up arrows and...
Okay. Build. I still don't have enough bland balls.
War? I don't believe that.
You don't have enough ore?
No, Drake says I wouldn't start a war unless it's a strategy game, then it's on.
Back over here. I'll do the next one. See if I have enough for that. No, logging site. Need more wood. Alrighty, more wood.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
But
Thank you.
What you doing, Jojo? Squawk, quack, 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 and that's what you're doing. Squawk, quack, quack, squawk, and...
good. Someone's gotta have standards.
Oh, now we're
Mommy.
talking about standards. We're in trouble. I'm gonna stay out of that one.
That's loaded.
Yeah, that's like way beyond loaded.
Gamer, what are standards?
Again, loaded. Leave that one alone.
As always. Or a council to throw the new queen into the river. Yeah.
There's no queens,
could
only
get-
goddesses.
You're right. If I could get enough people to come to the stream, I would absolutely play that again. Fortunately, I can never get enough people to come to the stream.
Yeah, that's a problem that we all have at times.
Well, the game that I'm talking about.
No,
is,
I know which one you're talking about.
yeah.
It's that Kingdom one where we all play and decide what you're
Right.
gonna do in it. But
You
yeah,
were not
no,
a good Baron. You were mean.
Barons are no good. I'm working on. We got ore here. More ore. Okay, so So I gotta put these in here. Oh, we got quite a few baked beans.
Yay! Palbox upgrade available.
Yeah, because I built your stuff for you.
I built the last one.
No, I'm just saying that I wasn't saying like, oh, give me a pat
I
on the
know.
back thing. I was saying that
I
I was working
joking.
towards that, mistress. I was working towards it to make you happy, and now you have made it such a horrible thing. See if I help you next time. I'm gonna help. Me and Fighter are gonna overrule you. Yeah, that's it. Let's throw her to
Probably.
the river. Hey, I'm gonna let you pick up which pals you're putting where.
Build a hot spring and a furnace. I don't think I've got the tech.
I don't.
for
Yeah, we
furnace.
haven't gotten to the tech. I don't think for that. I was looking to see if I got the tech
No,
for it.
I don't have. Oh, I need 2 more levels to get.
I have the hot spring, so I can build the hot spring, but I don't have the furnace yet. So.
I am streaming with Shard Vixen and Fighter.
Rawr. Rawr, rawr, rawr.
Fighter be my husband, and Shard Vixen. Let me go ahead and I don't think I.
I'm her heart sister.
Yes, she is my sister of my heart. No, I do not have where I can do that. Can someone shout out Shard Vixen? Because she is also streaming at the moment.
Wait, I learned it. What happened? Where is it at? Oh, there it is. And
She's
I
not
have
my
enough
chat,
sauce.
so I can't just hit the button.
Yep. There we go. Hot spring.
Are you level 9?
I am.
I'm only level 8.
I don't know how I made it to level 9. It's Fighter's fault. Blame him.
It's Fighter's fault.
Fighter's
level
fault.
8.
Oh. I must have done something better. I can't
You
imagine.
did something good.
I did something. I don't know what it was.
Don't complain.
Probably the pals, because I've gotten quite a few pals.
Yeah.
I'm going to go find more pals here. 9. 9 is what I have. Let me make some more, since I throw those things left and right all the time.
Oh, you got a new follower.
I do?
Yeah.
Like where?
Red Fox, that I followed and left.
Oh, that's cool. Thanks. I won't, because I won't know. I can't see it, so. Just so you guys know, that's when you come to my thing, it never tells me. I get no notifications, nothing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a sad thing. I had to, it was such a problem for a while that I made a thing that says, just so you know, it says, FYI, I do not know when you follow, sub, host, or raid, as I am not savvy goddess of chat. Thank you if you have, and please let me know in chat. So you can't sneak it in. You have to, you can, but then you're not gonna get a shout out or anything like that.
Right.
If that's your thing, you know, that's because a lot of people follow because that's their thing. They want the shout out. So other people will advertise it. But if I don't know you're there, well, I didn't know you were there. Sorry. I got that one. I want this one.
Just show Shard one day how to have chat show up over stream.
Well, I used to have, so when I first started, not when I first started, but probably about 2 years into my streaming, Savjazz and a bunch of other people helped me put notifications in through Streamlabs and all that. But I got rid of Streamlabs. I only run through my OBS and then my Restream so that I can restream to the 2 places. I don't do. I don't have any other fancy dancy thing. I looked at doing Stream Elements, but I just haven't sat down and explored it.
Oh, you're not gonna follow Fighter. He's not streaming.
Yeah. I don't stream. I just participate.
Yeah, you
He's
can.
just
Well,
participating.
you can still follow him as a person. I mean, but yeah. It
I
won't.
am on Twitter. Because I refuse to call it X.
Aw,
Nobody
he
calls
calls
it X.
I do. I say Twitter and then oops X. Oops X. Soups X. Oops X. I like Threads. I just forget to go there a lot. But I don't go to
I do.
Twitter a lot either. But I do like Threads. Though
I do
I've
too.
noticed
I really
that
like Threads.
Threads has a problem like Kick has with being able to filter. X just doesn't want to filter. Twitter just doesn't
Right.
want to filter at this point. But in the past, they tried to filter better, but now it's like Threads. Every once in a while, I will get the worst amount of different people on my thing, and I'm like, what the heck? Unfollow, mute, 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 mute.
At least you can mute.
Yeah, you can mute and block them, and unfollow them. So, but yeah. Because some of them are just not my thing, and I'm like, I'm just not interested in this, guys. But it originally on Twitter, the problem I had was with the anime porn.
I don't have that problem.
I can share it with you if you want to have that problem.
No, that's fine because I don't view it as a problem. I'm a deviant.
Well,
Yes,
yeah.
he is a deviant.
I am
I'm
a
like-
deviant at some points, but some of those were like, oh, okay. I don't think so.
I open up my feed and I'm like, hello.
Well, over on Instagram too, there's a chick a company I follow that's into kink. So every once in a while you open up and it'll be, oh, I don't know if I'm into that right now. Thank you. I'll come back later. But yeah, so it's like, maybe.
Yeah,
I'm gonna date myself with a kind of funny story.
yes, I did.
Long time ago when MySpace was a thing,
Oh my god.
going way back.
You are dating us, honey.
Uh-huh.
You are very much dating us. I had a MySpace too. I played Freckles on that.
Right.
I had a MySpace.
I remember that actually. I made a friend on there, and like I think I was like 17 at the time. Like
My
17.
friend Tom. I had Tom as a friend.
That's everybody.
Everybody
has
had Tom as a friend.
But-
That was a plus. I mean, it's like some of the games you play where that's player blah blah blah, and you find out that's the developer of the game on those mobile games.
Right.
Everybody has them as a friend.
Yeah.
I had Tom Anderson as a friend.
So, what did your friend offer you there, Fighter?
Well, I'd been on it for a while, and I'd made some friends, and one day, my cousin, who is also my friend on there, says, so, got a question for you. I'm like, okay, yeah, what's up? She goes, what's with that girl on your friends that's, like, wearing very little? I'm like, what are you talking about? And of course, she doesn't come up to me in private and ask this. She asks this in front of the whole frickin' family. So I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, even if I knew, I'm going to be like, well, I have no idea.
Who is that?
But I
person?
honestly had no idea, and she shows me, because I hadn't been on it in like months. Apparently this girl that I had friended just turned 18 and decided to show a little. And I was like, oh, well, that's a friend I made. She must have just turned 18. She's like, is that the kind of friend you want? I'm thinking, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking,
Well, yes.
like, yes, but I can't say
Why
that in front of
would
my
you
entire
ask
family.
that?
Like, why are you asking me this in front of the family?
See, me, I would have been, oh, yeah, that's the kind of friend I want. Because they ain't coming here. They're just going to be staying on Facebook or MySpace.
Right, it's like, thanks for calling me out, cuz.
MySpace, just so you guys know, still exists.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not a social media platform anymore.
What is it?
It's
I have
Here.
to go hunting. I'm going hunting.
that's what I'm doing. Let me open
We have to make
MySpace.
more food. That's why. Why is it I keep making one of those and I don't get one? I don't understand. Yeah, because I haven't been on it for
MySpace
a
now.
while. Oh, now I need wood. We don't have wood. What is this? What you guys
This
been
is
doing with all the wood?
MySpace now.
There you go.
Well, what is it now? I mean, I'm not
Take a
looking
look
at
on-
it.
Take
I-
a look at my stream.
I can't.
Isn't it most like a music?
If I take a
music
look at your
signal?
stream, I have to get out of my stream to do so. I don't have dual monitors.
Yeah, it's more of a music.
It's still you can follow it. It's
Sign
still a
in.
music thing, I think, if I
Sign
remember
in
right.
with your Facebook account to find friends who are already on MySpace.
I left MySpace to go to Facebook. That's how I ended up in Facebook, which was annoying as shit because after a while I didn't really like it. But everybody that I was part of the guild with, in my Renaissance guild, that's where they were at.
I
So
mean-
they were all like,
I
"You have to go to my Facebook," and I'm like,
I don't want to be a part of Facebook.
Yeah, I kept telling them I held off for as long as I could, and they were like, no, you need to. This is where we're gonna tell you where everything is for the guild and everything. And then I got on there. As it is right now, I very rarely am on Facebook. Like I haven't I've deleted most of all my Facebook stuff except for the last little bit.
I don't blame you in the slightest.
It got weirder and weirder and weirder. And then they bought Instagram, and I thought, well, what's the point? You don't need both at that point. If you got one, you just why have to do the other one? And I just haven't disconnected it yet because I still have it set up. It's hooked up to my YouTube. I just haven't gotten rid of it, but I doubt anybody. I mean, I'm pretty sure you know how people will just leave stuff on your Facebook continuously,
Yeah.
whether you're there or make a comment. They doesn't seem to care, and then the people that you would want to hear from never. So it's kind of like, well, sure. What's going on here?
Do I?
Okay.
I use social media? I use it to
Use it for this. For your
I
streaming.
use it to promote,
Yeah.
and I use it for I use a VTuber form of it, but do I use it personally? Nah.
Well, see, I use it like you do for promoting my channel. There is nothing of me as personal that's online anymore.
Right.
So the Discord's probably the closest, but it's still going to be Shard Vixen. There's nothing that's going to have, like, you're like, oh, I want to, send it to you whatever my name is, Like, it's not going to be my birth name or my nickname or anything like that. It's just, because there's no point. Everything I do online is all about streaming and all that. And the people who know me. And the people that don't know me as something else. All my other various nicknames, so that works out. But I used to have a MySpace and a Instagram and a Pinterest and another one for my counseling. And when I had to quit, I just went in and took all of that out because it just made me too depressed. Because I couldn't work anymore and I couldn't do that stuff anymore. So I was like, well, okay, I'm done. I don't need to do this. So that's why I got rid of it personally. But yeah, I don't have that many people to hang out with anymore personally. They don't really seem to contact me since I quit my. Oh, I gotta do this. Sorry. No, that's not what I want. Okay, so how do you? I died. How do you keep your critters from killing the other critters when you're trying to capture pals? Because
You either have to hit E before they actually do kill them,
right,
or you have to. Oh, I was coming to get you.
Oh, sorry. It's
No, you're
alright.
good, you're
I'm
good.
gonna respawn. It's fine.
It's okay.
I haven't died yet. That's a plus for me. Usually I'm dead by now. Many times. I can't put this one away though. So I made that necklace and I can't seem to.
Oh, yeah. Once you have the necklace out, or once you have the necklace, it's out. You have to
So I have to put the necklace someplace else, right?
or you have to put the
I don't know, because here she
pal.
is.
Like you have to actually put the pal away.
Oh. How do you put
I
the pal
died,
away?
but I got the pal.
Oh. I didn't get the POW I was trying to get, so I guess that works.
I sacrificed myself to get a Tombat.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, the Tombats are great.
I know. That's why I sacrificed myself for it. It was level 12.
Oh, wait. So, that's new.
He was worth it.
Okay, so I died and respawned, and now I have all my stuff.
Yeah. We're playing in casual.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, we like casual. Personally, I hate having to run back and get my stuff.
Well, I just didn't know there was a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. We need a different Tombat.
Why?
So, like, there's
He's
a
a
big
glutton.
difference.
Is he anything else? Or just a man?
He's just a glutton.
Somebody's being noisy. So, there's no way to make her less aggressive? That seems weird.
Well, I just put him out so that he can start. Oh, and he's gathering berries. Sweet.
That's interesting. Okay, well then I have to go put that one in the POW box because I wouldn't be able to capture anything. I need capture stuff. I'm trying to figure out who's talking out there. You're talking to Roger, but it's my sister, so that makes sense. Look, you guys have killed my hoot crate that I was trying to kill. I'm trying to capture. Well, that's another land ball, but now I can't capture them. Well, actually, could you just throw that? Almost. Nope. Still have to. Oh, maybe. Haha. Yeah. Okay. So if they're level 1, you can just hit them, and that works.
Except for sheep.
Yeah, so just go boing.
And then I found more berries. You guys are throwing berries around. I'm gonna go up and get rid of my daydream for a while because I have to work on the lamb balls. Lamb balls! Like I need more balls in my life. How many balls could you have?
You gotta get 5, right?
I have to get
Yeah.
5, yeah. I just haven't done it, so I was doing other things. Well, there's your Tombat.
Yeah, I know.
What do they do for the based?
They're
They're
level
miners,
2
right? Yeah.
mining, and they're
Oh.
level 2 gathering.
What do I want to take instead? Guess we'll take that one. There we go. Alright.
That's kind of why it was said, Drake. And actually, it is almost 7 o'clock.
Yep.
Do you know, who you want to raid, Shar?
No. I can't see that. I don't do much raiding anymore either because I can't. I have no way of seeing who's doing what. So, because
Well,
I don't have a double monitor. You just take whoever you're going to take, and then I'll let people know that's where you're going, and anybody here can follow you over if they want.
Okay, let's take a look.
Because I don't raid much anymore because I can't do it effectively.
I use, again, I'm using my...
Your Steam Deck. Right, yeah. If I had a Steam Deck, I probably could, but I can't see who's streaming because before I had dual monitors and I could bounce between the monitors, but I don't have.
Funny
now I'm
Imps
just one.
is streaming.
Who is?
Funny Imps.
I don't know who Funny Imps is, but okay.
You do. I'm pretty sure you do.
No, I don't think so.
Alright. We are rating Funny Imp.
because my live channels are Cobra, you, Furry Ears World, Guyver, UK, Pixel, Cold World Ghost, and BDG Mystics. Those are the people I know that are streaming right now. So I could do him, I guess.
Alright guys, have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys tomorrow with Final Fantasy 16.
Have a good one, everybody.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and close out my stream. I will be back. Me and Ashenda will be back to do this next Friday if all things go well. And then if not, I will be back tomorrow. I stream twice tomorrow. I do Final Fantasy, usually in the evenings, and before that I'll do Close to the Sun to finish out that game. I'm almost done with it. Yeah, Feely, I'll catch you on the next one. I gotta change my closing videos out.
Greetings, all. Chadwick's in here. I have to wait to see the little line start recording.
Transition.
No, I'm recording. All right, we're doing signatures now. In this case, I'm going to show you how to. I'm going to show you some options of building signatures. I am not going to show you all of them because technically it is based on your imagination. But I'm going to give you some samples. Now, what I want you to know is that I do gel print paintings. That is what this table over here is. And on top of it is my big gel print. I will show you real quick. We'll make some in video style. Alright, so there's my gel print. That is not the only way that I color pages. But one of the things I like to do is use colored pages. Now you can buy colored pages. Here's an example. This is a scrap paper. Walmart sells these in packages. So does Target here in the United States, at least on the northern west coast, which I'm in Central Oregon. Okay, I'm an hour and a half from the ocean. All of these came in this packet. It's a huge packet. They come in this plastic packet. I'd say you could get up to 100 pieces of pre-cut paper, texturized paper. Okay, do that. Scrapbooks, whatever. I'm only pointing out that you can find paper anywhere. Now, I make my own paper, like I said. I'm going to show you some examples of that. This is from a different piece that I was doing. And I was playing around. This paper actually was on the bottom, and I painted across the paper. I used this for something. I'll probably put it in here. Okay. Paper is probably one of the easier things to get for your junk journal. You can use newspaper. You can use... this is from a dog food bag. You use dog food bag. You can use paper bags. Paper bags work too. You cut them down to the size you want. Now remember, this size is not the size that my signature is. It's just a sample. So I'm going to fold this one up. Okay. And I'm going to put it in here. Or on the outside. It will depend on how I want to do it. How I do this normally is I put all my paper together and then I cut it down to the size that's going to fit in there. Sometimes it'll be longer. I do that before I put anything on it though. Okay, so that's, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pages. You have to decide how big your signatures are. Well, first you have to decide how many pages do you want in your journal. I tend to use 5 signatures. I like to keep them as easy numbers as possible. I use 5 signatures, so that means, and I'll put 5 of them in, so you'll get a total of 25 pages. Okay? If you want to go bigger. The art journal that I made, the rabbit one, I did 50 pages, I think 100 pages. So I had 10 signatures of 5 pages. or five pieces of paper. It's not actually 5 pages. It's 5 pieces of paper so we can get it. So we have that one, right? I can use scrap paper. I've got this really cool scrap paper I got. This side not so much. This side's really cool. I could add that to this one. Okay? So then you got to think how you're going to add it. You could use tape. You could bind it. You could sew it. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You could glue it to another big piece of paper like this. So this is the paper. I'm going to cut it down and glue it. Personally, I'll probably do this one. I got a whole bunch of these Disney ones at the thrift store. And this one. And then these are going to be bounded together, right, to make my next signature. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pages for a total of 16 pages. In one signature. That's what you have to remember, all right? I'm not done yet with the paper and the signature because paper should have probably been its own thing, and it probably will because we'll talk about it later on. I'll talk to you about how to make different pages because there are lots of ways to make pages, okay? So, this is, real quick. So then you can also use book pages. Now, book pages can be used, and again, you can glue them to a bigger piece of paper. You can use washi tape to make your signature, which I will show in the next one. Or you could do a paper mache style where you lay it down and glue it to a spine that's going to fold over. Okay, that's it for this signature set. Peace. Catch you on the next one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Right. Well, that's good.